Aloha, this is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
This is the Tiki Man, Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Playing the best trop rock, sprinkling in with some old time rock and roll, blues, and jazz. Okay, back to the music now.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on the Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi, ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The Beachy Shell Studios is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
B-Man?
I'm always ready.
I'm always ready. All right. Sissy with Naltinis?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
So happy to be here.
Well, we need to confiscate her phone. That way she can just enjoy.
She's always on that thing.
Trying to confiscate my phone.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, we got a big show here for you. We're going to talk about the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound that we just finished up, and what a time it was. And, of course, we are coming to you live from Key West at the Beachy Shell Studio. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi, ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, answers. We all wanna know, but I know you got the answers. We all wanna know, but I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know. Yeah.
Woo-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Studios in beautiful Key West, Florida.
It's not Harrison Bay.
I know, right? To the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up in Canada. Verona Corona, is she around here somewhere?
She is.
Yeah, Verona Corona is here. Of course, our producer, Monica, who is always listening. Yeah, she's out there this morning. Good morning to you. Vacuum cleaner Tom, who is always working behind the scenes, that's for sure. Good morning to everybody up there. Of course, Northeastern Nora and Tinkerbell, and of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to everybody up in Canada. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat, who are also in here. Say hello.
Hello. There she is. You can hear her.
You know, they're not allowed to be in Memphis on the weekend, all right? So it's a rare event to have both of them out of town, but they're down here with us in Key West, of course. Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of the Goldens, who's been taking care of Katie
Beautiful
May.
Katie May.
I hope Katie's lost about 25 pounds.
I don't know. Based on the pictures, I don't think she has, but she's pretty tired.
Yeah, she's pretty tired.
Running around with Millie Bell.
She's probably forgot who the hell we are.
Exactly.
You know? But anyway, so good morning to the Beers and Bones and the Goldens, our good friends, the Goldens. Good morning to you. The Treetop Flower Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina. That, of course, is Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. Are they here this morning? What are they doing this morning? Are they is Rick and Pat here? Nope. Okay. All right. So they're not here this morning, but anyway, they're going to be spending more time in Williamsport, Maryland. By the way, I don't think the Tennessee thing's working out too well for them, but. CK Sunrise Villa in beautiful Stock Island, home of that guy in paradise and his beautiful wife, Kat. It was such a pleasure to see her.
It was. It was beautiful.
And, of course,
and it was her birthday.
It was her birthday, so happy birthday.
And it was CK's birthday, too.
Yeah, he turned 60?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay. And then, of course, Brody, you know, you can't ride up front in the cruiser because Brody takes up the whole front seat, right?
Oh, he was driving.
He was driving, yeah.
That's not CK. That's Brody driving.
That's Brody driving. Brody's as much as a celebrity. I wonder how many followers Brody's got. He's probably got 20,000.
Probably.
Yeah. But,
He's that dog in paradise.
That dog in paradise. There's a new hat and T-shirt to sell. So good morning to those guys. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man. And I've got a train in here, but I can't mess with it right now. But train whistle. So. But Ed and Pat and Ed and Felicia, they're all right here, right? Everybody here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Birthday today.
It's Ed's birthday. Happy birthday to Ed.
Good morning.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, where we hang our hat when we are in Key West, and that's where we're at right now.
I put a nice sign on your door.
You really did.
You did. It says the Tiki Man Hut.
It's a Tiki Man hut.
That's right.
If something's rocking, don't come a knocking.
That's
something
right.
Like that.
Let's see if I can get the other cameras on here. There we go. There's a nice crowd of everybody, and
Yeah.
I think if don't come a knocking if the thatch roof is.
Rocking.
I don't know. Once her gummy kicks in, that's pretty much it.
See ya. I'm out.
Let's see here. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio, the Seaside She Shed.
All
That, of
right.
course, is Dave Sines and Beth Travers. Good morning to you guys. Man, they've had a big week.
They have had a big week everywhere.
Yeah, and of course they were sponsors. MFG Records sponsored on Thursday for the happy hour, and they played. Bang Bang Shrimp played, and then they had the four of them up MFG
In the Ready Room.
artists in the Ready Room at the
Yeah.
loft upstairs at Rick's. So
It's fantastic.
very cool. And Dave Sines is going to be at our house this weekend.
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Let's see here. The comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. For Shelly Forsythe and the crew.
Shelly and James.
And I don't think I mentioned the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar up in Canada, did I? I missed that part.
No, where our
Rockin' Woods,
sweet
yeah,
Verona
Corona, yeah.
is.
So good morning to Verona Corona, always on the road with us.
Is she here?
Yeah.
She is.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
She is here.
She's like, I'm right here. Yeah. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Get rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing wonderful this morning. Let's see here. We've got the Paradise North, home of King David and Pat.
Who are here?
Who are here. That's right. They're back there. Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. We got to see the Swedes.
That was wonderful. Hadn't seen them in 4 years.
Yeah, they came all the way from Sweden to come over here and hang out with us, and man, that was fantastic.
Isn't that cool?
It is very
It
cool.
is so cool.
You know, it was like when I saw them. I mean, everybody just lit up.
Yeah,
It was really cool.
Yeah, we haven't seen them since 2019.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been that long time.
Well, they were here last year.
But we didn't.
Yeah,
But they
not
were
for the
here at the
showcase.
same
But I only
time.
saw them once as I was walking by La Di Da, and they were having breakfast.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there you go. Let's see here. In the JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
JoJo.
Are the JoJo's here this morning?
I have not seen them yet. No.
Well, alrighty then. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors right quick, and then we'll do some shout-outs.
Tiki Man Radio is streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the Reggae Wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at LucansLiquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want Reggae Wines. Go ahead and order a case of it because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right, Reggae Wines. And, of course, I do believe we have some Reggae Wines here in the Beachy House studio.
I just asked Michelle to pour me some.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Let me get a black magic. There we go. Anyway, so, yeah, man, let me get some cameras over here on everybody. Whoop, we don't have number 4. There we go. There we go. So, buddy, we did it. We did it. I mean,
Yes, we did.
that was fantastic. And, of course, we couldn't have done it without all of our volunteers.
That's right. That's right.
And,
Our
man,
volunteers make it run so smooth.
I think this is the most volunteers. Come on in here, Ed, the train man. Which, by the way, let's see here. I'll go in here and see if I've got. I thought I had the train man in here, but I got Bobby. I got Bobby.
That's Bobby McQueen. I'm a truck driver.
But yeah, man, with everything that took place, I got to tell you, from my point of view, it was the best year we've ever had, and
It was the best year.
the most volunteers we've ever had, and I mean everything went smooth, man.
Yeah.
Like a clockwork.
Everything.
We can say it now because normally we just jinx ourselves, and we're.
I wasn't too happy on Thursday morning.
No, you.
I was a little nervous.
Well,
I was
okay.
too.
Here's what a lot of people don't know. All right, so sometimes we have what's called off days, right? And there was a time a couple years ago or whatever, and I was not into it as well, and he's like, what's the matter with you, man? But I've been working with Brian long enough to know when he just gets it. He's got 17 things on his mind, right? So once all that works its way out, he's good to go.
Well, I get in a zone.
Yep.
And I want it to go right. I don't want things to go, half rear end.
Yep.
I know it was a different year for us. There's a lot of, change in the air, trying to figure out what's going to happen.
Sure. Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, well, Thursdays, too, you're getting all set up. You're all running around trying to make sure everything's right. And
There's Maureen, the napkin girl.
Yep, we got
something
Maureen, the
is
napkin
spilled,
girl. I'm surprised she doesn't have a coaster, bringing over coasters or something.
She never, she no longer gets one. She always at least gets two or three now.
Well, she was helping me because I asked Michelle, I said, would you please bring over a glass of reggae wine?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she brings a damn pan that the wine bottle's in with ice.
Drink, Papa, drink.
It's self-serve around here, Brian. It's self-serve. Yeah.
She's like, what?
Yeah, there you go. But so what's Ed the Train Man? What was your takeaway this year?
Man, I thought it was great. I thought we had a great crowd, which I don't know if you guys were worried about it, but I think I was kind of worried about what kind of crowd we'd have. And
Yeah, Thursday for sure, but
I tell you
after
what,
that,
they all came in. They started coming in. I turned around because I was sitting in the front, and it was a nice crowd. I'm really happy everybody came out. Yep.
Isn't that interesting? Well, you're never going to get people to come to Key West. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why in the hell wouldn't you go anywhere? Why would you go anywhere else but Key West, right? And then the next thing was, well, I don't know how you're going to get all them artists down there. Well, I got to tell you, they're playing all over town.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I knew they were going to come.
Yeah, I knew they were going to come too.
Yeah.
It's.
Right.
We talked about this last year.
Up on the Gulf and it's 40 degrees or 50 degrees. Who wants to do that?
And drive miles just to get to a venue.
Yeah, okay. Can you imagine? It's like, hey, come to our Songwriter Showcase now. You got to fly into Pensacola.
Yeah.
Or you got to fly into Miami. Let's just say you don't have an airport.
Or Mobile.
Well, let's say in our scenario, you got to fly into Miami, and then you got to rent a car to come down here to our event.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I mean,
and those people who do that.
Who do that?
Who do that.
Ooh, who do that?
Who make that trip from Miami. They do it because they stop along the way at some of the cool stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Which is what we're trying to do next year, right? We're going to do, what are we calling it?
The convertible caravan, Tiki Man Radio convertible
Saggy
caravan.
Sally's.
Saggy Sally's convertible. Yeah.
Was it the convoy? Oh, that's right. We took the caravan out of there, didn't we?
Yeah, no caravan.
Yeah, no caravan. No caravan.
The convertible convoy.
Convertible convoy. Yeah,
well, as far as I'm concerned, the convoy to the Keys is no longer.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
No, I don't know what I don't know what they're doing. But.
Yeah. Well, we're doing our own thing and we're having fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't care.
Yeah.
The surfboard thing worked out really well.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of great pictures in there.
Fred did a great job.
He worked on that thing for a whole day on Thursday, I think. But
I wish you had some of the stills in there.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Well, when I get back, I will get all the 17,000 pictures that Pat and I took and everybody else, and we'll put something together, a video or whatever from all those pictures.
Yeah.
That'd be really kind of cool. But
I got a question for you.
sure,
What do you think of this layout in here?
I like it.
I mean, this is workable? Although you didn't use the stuff up top there yet. But
No, I
that's
kind of
where-
like to have everything in reach.
He likes it all right there.
I like to have
I
everything.
even raised the table for you.
You did raise the table. For
Wow.
me. Is the table high enough for you? Is it low enough?
Would you like it higher?
I'm fine.
Yeah, my God, we got a button over here for that.
Yeah.
But no, now we're going to talk about, we're going to continue to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do the shout outs right quick.
All right, let's. We got Donna Cummings out there saying be there shortly. Is she here now?
Good morning, Donna.
Yeah, they're probably on their way.
Probably
She's
on
awesome.
the way. We've got MFG. That is Dave Sines and Beth Travers.
Good
and
morning.
Good morning.
They're saying good morning, Danny, and all the Tiki crew.
Absolutely.
Good morning to Freddie Questcard, who says thank you for all you did for the Songwriters Showcase this week. It was much appreciated.
Well, I got to tell you, Freddie Questcard was working his ass off.
He sure was.
Dragging them bongos around or whatever
I
you call
know.
it, all over town.
I
man.
think he was there more than I was.
It was. And then Andrew Dean says, good morning.
Good morning.
I always call him the Music Man.
That's
Good
right.
morning. Good morning, Music Man.
We got Robert Maring out there chiming in.
Morning, brother.
And Graham Andrews and Nicole, they were just here. They had to go ahead and leave and go back home.
Safe
but-
travels.
Yep, a lot of
Safe
people
travels to you guys.
traveling out of the Keys today. So,
He and I are going to write a song.
yeah.
We've been talking about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You and Graham?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
Then we got Alan Jacks Bowers is out there chiming in.
There you go. And a great sponsor of Tiki Man Radio with AlanJacksBowers.com.
He was working his butt off, too.
He certainly was.
Well, now you talk about somebody that went down to Gulf Shores, and I think he had to learn 54 different songs, and he learned every damn one of them.
Wow.
So,
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Just watching him. So.
Yeah, he can learn anything just
him
on
and
the fly.
Manalo were up in the Ready Room.
That was
Yeah,
good.
that was good.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're
ready
going to
room.
talk about
That's-
that. Yeah.
Okay, we got Jason Whitler out there saying hello.
Good morning.
And Jim Visker is out there saying hello.
Hey, Jim. Happy Sunday to you.
That's Michigan Jim.
Michigan
Oh, that's
Jim.
right. That is
Jim.
Michigan Jim.
Michigan Jim.
And then let's go over to the next one. We got Patty with Rick's Eye out there. Good morning.
Patty with Rick Sy. Rick won a SAC award.
Yes, how about that?
How about that?
Won a SAC award. That's
Yeah.
He did
wonderful.
one.
Yeah, he had a SAC award.
Right. Congratulations.
Well, again, I got beat out. I didn't get another
Well,
award. I come down to
We got another SAC award winner
The hippie
sitting
chick
right
got
to my
one.
right.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later.
What was it? The worm killer.
I'm
The worm killer.
That was too easy.
You
Wasn't
need a
it?
soundbite for that.
That was funny.
Something
That
from
was
Tremors or something.
funny. Tremors. I like
The
that
movie
movie.
Tremors.
That's right.
Let's see. We've got Uncle Alex is out there, and
Yeah,
He's here.
Yeah.
He's here.
is he here? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. He's here now, and we've got Bob Cummings out there saying hello.
Morning.
We've got Z and G saying good morning,
Yeah.
Good morning.
Rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio.
and Bobby McQueen, our island truck driver.
All right, hold on a
Good
minute.
morning, Bobby. We missed you this year.
Let's
We
see
sure
here.
did.
There we go.
Excuse me.
Normally, I got everything in my soundbite thing, but I don't think I have.
Nope.
You haven't got that? I got some cool ones. I got like, Schultz of mine and
Yeah.
my Howard Stern. Wow.
I love your Pee Wee Hermans.
Yeah, wow.
And my Pee Wee Hermans. Wow.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
I've heard the Harold Stern one, yeah. Go ahead, Hibby.
All right, David Burks is out there. Good morning.
David Burks. Happy Sunday to
And
you.
good morning to Danny Hoyd, the world famous
famous
Danny
Danny
Hoyd.
Saw her a lot this week.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
we did.
She was jumping on stage, having a good time.
I was like, is it Dolly Parton? No, that's Danny.
Cynthia Massengale's out there saying good morning.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Chris Anthony Segara, he is the Beach Buddha himself.
morning,
He's out
Buddha.
here.
We got our
That's what
Beach
we're
Buddha
drinking.
coffee here.
Yes.
Yes, we
And,
do.
We do have the Beach Buddha coffee going.
Beach Buddha coffee, the
Fantastic.
best roast coast to coast.
Now, I must say before we go any further, I need more coffee.
Okay, Beach Boots.
We have drained the
We are
coffee.
down to that.
Well, I thought he was going to ship a bunch down for the showcase and some extra and stuff like that. Did we get that shipment?
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
Oh,
Although he gave me a shipment, and now was that for me? Actually, it was for Michelle and I because it had a bunch of stuff on it saying, "Oh, love you guys" and all that.
Yeah.
But he didn't say anything for the
Showcase.
Showcase
really?
specific.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
That's a shame.
So I used the stash that I had that he sent me.
What was we drinking? Folgers at the showcase? What was it? It's Beach
Folgers.
Boots.
No, we had Beach Buddha coffee. And good morning to the beautiful Kat Ferrara, who is chiming in and saying good morning. And it was her birthday.
Yeah.
good morning and happy birthday. Yeah, nice seeing you yesterday, Kat.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Good morning. You just look marvelous, darling. Looking marvelous.
But before you go any further, real quick, hang on. Beach Buddha did send coffee down. He sent to Michelle Myers.
Send it to Michelle Myers.
All right?
I see.
Yeah. So we did get some coffee.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Very
good.
wonderful.
Sorry.
All right. Then we've got April O'Leary, who we also call Tinkerbell.
Good morning, Tinkerbell.
Good morning to you, darling. We actually got to meet a lot of people from Canada. Thanks
you
to
know?
Verona, don't you? Yeah, we got to meet a lot.
Hey.
Yeah, we got to meet a lot of people from Canada. Whose phone is that?
Silence that damn thing. We got phones
got
going
the-
off like it's a waiting room in a proctologist's office or something. I mean, come on. Come on now.
Sounds like Paradise Way Tiki Bar Studios.
Yeah.
That's everybody's phones goes off.
You got that crazy clock that
I got
goes off.
that bird clock.
We got Steve Clevenger's out there chiming in. Good morning, Steve. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah,
Good
morning, Steve. Happy Sunday to you.
And then we've got, let's see, Jim Asbell. Good morning, Jim Asbell.
I was sending him
morning.
messages. I'm like, dude,
You
they're
gotta
all
get down here, man.
they're singing your songs down here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The Tropical Attitudes Band did sing one of Jim Asbell's songs. It was really awesome.
I think there was 7 Mile Bridge one. I think they sang it twice.
They did.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. They
And we
did.
got the beautiful Patty Campbell out there chiming in.
Good morning
Good
to you.
morning.
She's always
Hello,
a sweetheart
Patty.
to see.
She is. We got Kevin Phelps. Hey, Kevin and Angel. Good
Man,
morning to you both.
feels like a month since we were in the tropics of Tennessee.
Yeah,
That's right.
seriously. Let's see who I've at. Nicole Hall. You know her heart is always in Key West.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
But not at the summer party.
you know-
Not at
oh,
the
wait.
summer party. That's right.
I think Moni and aren't they coming down next week?
Who?
Your sister.
December 10th.
Yeah,
December
they're,
10th.
they're coming, just stopping on a cruise.
Moni,
It's like a
Moni.
day thing, you know.
Moni.
And then we've got, let's see, we've got, okay, Dan and Rachel Ware. I can't remember if I said them. They were just here. They had to get on down the road.
Yep.
So
Yeah, safe travels.
safe travels to you guys. Karima June Aliando, she is chiming in, and good morning to you, sweetheart.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Then we got
Good
Cynthia
morning.
Massengale, Henry Fuller,
Morning.
Steve Frost, and Jason Whitler.
Well, there we go.
That's all of them?
That's all of them.
All right. So I get to do the beat dog thing today, I guess, right?
You do. You get to do Big Dog.
So we're on YouTube. We're looking at Monica, the producer's out there. She's doing her thing.
She's always listening.
She's always.
Kathy Ledbetter.
Good morning,
good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
sweetheart.
Bob Cummings.
Oh, good
Yeah.
morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Morning, Bob.
That's down a second half.
That's
That's right. And then Beth Travers, of course, said good morning.
Good morning.
A lot of Monica in here. Monica. Patty Smith. Good morning.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Patty.
Rick with Rick's other eye.
Yes. I was so good seeing him get that award yesterday. He was,
Yeah.
He was, but listen, we go on the road with these guys and Jamaica and Mexico and all this stuff, and he's always winning an award for karaoke.
Yeah,
I'm
what the hell,
telling
man?
you, he joins every. You
It's
know what?
really
You don't
starting
win
to get
anything
old, man.
unless
I
you
gotta
join
tell you.
in.
That's true. That's true.
And he joins in everything, and
Right.
he'll do
He is.
karaoke, and
Yes.
he'll do the volleyball, and
Yeah.
he'll do the trivia night, and
Yeah.
he'll do everything.
Yeah.
He's such a good sport.
He is.
we got the
Yep.
beautiful Sean Crawley out there.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
We'll be heading over here shortly. They asked
good
what the
morning.
address was, and of course,
Good morning.
her, the world famous Bill Crawley is
The
listening
beautiful
in.
Bill Crawley and the beautiful
Beautiful Bill
Sean Crawley.
April Bath is listening in.
That
Good
is also
morning.
Tinkerbell. She
Tinkerbell.
goes by two
Oh,
last
okay.
names.
Well, see, I don't know all these, so
She goes by
I
two
get
last
to,
names.
Yeah.
I get to go. I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Eric Smith tuned in there.
That's great to see.
Golden Girl.
Golden
Golden Girl.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Golden from Beers and Bones.
Yeah, with the good smelling hair. Golden Girl with a good smelling hair.
terrific.
Of course, Bobby McQueen. Whenever Bobby chimes in on our Tuesday on the Island, I always go out there and throw a song in for him. And good hearing from you, my friend. David, was that you,
I
Ed?
gotta sit next to you all day.
Dave Ramsky.
Good morning, Dave.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
Hey.
buddy. Yeah, it was nice to meet him.
Yes, it was nice to meet him
Yes.
and
And I
his
love his
wife.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then him and his wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see,
What was
we
his
got-
dog's name?
Billy-
I forget the name, but I petted his dog a lot.
Yeah.
Billy Rieger. Did I say it right? R-E-A-G-O-R? Billy?
Rieger.
He's listening in. And then we're getting down to the bottom here. Trying to weed through everybody here. And, of course, Tim Myers. Tim Myers is running around here somewhere.
Oh yeah.
He's right there.
The world-famous Callie McCool.
Hey, Kelly.
Callie's tuned in.
Kelly McCool and the student crew.
Of course, Verona Corona, she's on here too, saying hi to everybody and hanging out here with us. I think we're getting down to the end here. We got David Krantz tuned in. Hey, Dave.
Yeah, it's King David.
King
King
David.
David. Philip Stanley.
Philip
morning.
Stanley, good
Good morning.
morning.
Yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up here on the YouTube side of the world.
Well, all right. Well, we're going to get this day started out right the island way with some positive vibes and get you some Beach Buddha coffee and sit back and relax. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man coming to you live from beautiful Key West, Florida. Happy Sunday, everybody.
All right.
8 o'clock in the morning, got this whole island to myself. 2 wheels under my feet, I've been around these quiet streets in the sunshine. All I got is all I need. 2 wheels, 1 speed, and it's slow. Slow down here. I'm gonna leave the whole world behind. Slip away right down Caroline. Right down Caroline. Cuban coffee queen, serving up con leche with the blue sky. Island girls waking up slow. I'm cruising by the blue Gulf of Mexico. All I got is all I need. 2 wheels, 1 speed, and it's slow. Slow down here. I'm gonna leave the whole world behind. Slip away right down Caroline. Right down Caroline. She knows her way around. She'll find a shady street to cool me down when the sun gets high. Just She's like an old friend of mine, a little rusty, but she's still fine to me. All I got is all I need. 2 wheels, 1 speed, and it's slow. Slow down here. I'm gonna leave the whole world behind. Slip away right down Caroline. Right down Caroline. Right down Caroline. Right down Caroline.
West at the Beachy Shell Studios, coming to you live for Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, and everybody is here this morning, so it's always nice when we get the chance to do this. I got all kinds of things popping up here. Let's see.
How do you do all that?
Yeah, how you do all that, man? Well,
Because starting in the next week or 2 weeks at least, we're going to start doing it live for Coastal Confessions.
Well, I got to tell you, this is a great setup, the way you got those cameras, and, if you have people over here as guests, you can put the cameras on them. I mean, this is, I was glad I was able to come down here and make sure Secure Networks and everything's good to go,
Ha, ha,
ha. It's kind of an inside joke, but
before you leave, we're going to try that.
Okay.
I want you to know that.
Okay, fine. All right, well. All right, man. So Ed Kubiak is in the house. Man, how you doing this morning?
I'm just doing fantastic.
You got to get up that microphone then.
I'm getting up to, okay.
Here, hold on a sec. No, you know what? You're probably good. How about now?
How about now?
Oh, yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, King David, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
Man.
Great to be here again.
Yeah, you know what? It's good to see you, man. I hadn't seen you in a while.
Last year.
Yeah, was it last year?
Yep.
Well, that in radio time, that's like 3 years. It feels that way anyway, with as much as what we've got going on. But what did you guys think about the showcase?
Excellent.
Oh, it's unbelievable, man. Like I told you yesterday, live music is always the best. You know, it's just fantastic. It's just out here. This is my first time to Key West, and this whole place, just walking around, I was saying, this is like an adult Woodstock. Music
Adult
everywhere.
Woodstock.
Adult Woodstock, yeah, man. It's like music everywhere, just wide open.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Never stops.
What do you think seeing Tiki Man Radio on the road like this during the big show?
Oh, this is crazy. It is crazy. This is wild. I love it, though. I'm sitting over there while the show is going on, and Ed's got me spoiled. I just want to spit out comments all the time, and I'm back there, and nobody can hear me.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the mic.
Well, there you go. And you guys are doing a great job with your show. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Mondays, 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time, right?
Yeah, that's right. 5 to 7 Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. He's got me spoiled.
Have you ever done any type of radio before this?
Absolutely not. I listened to a lot of it. But I thought that would have shown. I thought that was obvious when we got on the show.
The appetizer queen, she's out there.
She's sitting over here. She's hiding all the time. Do
we need to get her on here?
No, let's see her. There she is right there. I can put her on the camera there. Because we were going to set everything up last night, but, once we get to the round table, we don't, it's there's a point where we just go to bed, After
a few other things.
That's right. But So you guys got to go fishing the other day, right? Who all went fishing?
Oh, Flaz and Uncle Alex and Tim, and did pretty good. We had a good meal and lots of leftovers.
Very cool.
Caught the biggest and the smallest.
Biggest, smallest. Now, did they cut everything up on the dock for you?
Everything filleted right on the dock. Yep.
Very nice. Very nice.
Who'd you go out with?
We went out with the Fish Monster.
Fish Monster,
Max.
okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Party boat, yeah.
I guess that's kind of like the premier charter down here as far as fishing.
There's a couple. There's another guy out there next to Fish Monster, and his business is case my I'm running like on half today. It's been a long week, but there's another guy that's out there. He's got a really good. He'll take you out in the back country to the really cool little spots.
Yeah.
And so next time you come down, let me know, and I'll see if I can't hook you up with him.
I haven't left yet.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, how long you in town for?
We leave Tuesday late afternoon.
Yeah, we're leaving Tuesday as well. Bright and early, big. I got to get back. We sent Katie May to the farm, and she needs it, right? She needs to work. She needs to lose about 20 pounds during that week when we're gone. Usually she does. The Goldens take good care of her, and so we're looking forward to seeing her, and she's getting pretty used to this though.
Yeah,
she knows when she sees the suitcases, she gets all excited because she's going somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's like for us with the cats. I mean, the cats, they knew something was up this week before you got here, because Willie just acts. He has so much anxiety. So they're smart. The animals are just smart as hell.
Yeah, I got to sleep with Willie the other night. But
that cat. That doesn't look like anxiety to me.
Oh no, he's chilled right now. I'm surprised, but no, he gets his anxiety is just off the charts. It's unbelievable.
Well, we can't thank you guys enough for not only being here and having a good time, but being volunteers. I think that's the most volunteers we've ever had.
In the mornings, and Fred said this. He goes, I think it was Thursday morning, and he was looking out from upstairs, and he said, I see a sea of Tiki Man radio shirts. He goes, and you're volunteers.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it. We have the best volunteers, the best supporters of what we do to make this songwriter showcase happen. And I'm here to tell you, I appreciate every damn one of them.
Every damn one of them.
Because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do it. And the old saying, it takes a village, but,
Well, back in, and this is our 7th year, for those of you that don't know, this is our 7th year of doing this. So back in the Tiki Island radio days and the Tiki House days, I don't know why I said Tiki Island radio, but back in the Tiki House days, we always had to store all the equipment upstairs of the Tiki House. So we had to break everything down, put all the cords and all that stuff. And back then, I was still saving the showcase on Audacity. I don't do that anymore since this does it for me. But we'd have to carry it upstairs, put it in there, and which was always kind of iffy because it was in a cooler where they stored the beer.
Yeah.
So we know they're going in and out there all the damn time. And they didn't care about our laptops and all that stuff. But
yeah.
But, and I mean, this whole idea that Michelle Myers, special shout-out to Michelle Myers.
Oh, my God, yeah, her and Tim.
Tim still found a way to be the camera guy.
Well, he was between him and Eric on that ladder doing the stuff that we did. I can't do it anymore. It kills my back.
Yeah.
And with those two up there, that really helped us out a lot and helping us get the camera set and everything. Yeah, so big shout out to Tim, Eric, and of course Michelle. Making sure that I call her Michelle with one L. I appreciate all the support and so thank you.
Yeah. Well, they that whole taking it to they have a place real close to where we're at, and they were able to load all that stuff up, take it out of there. We don't have to worry about it. It's safe, it's secure, and I got to tell you that as crazy as this is, knowing that when we get there in the morning, it's already setting there. They're starting to put the tables up, starting to put the banner up, and all that stuff. All I have to do is come in, find coffee. And Rick the Stick was in charge of that. There he is, right there behind you. And yeah.
Well, he won that SAC award, so it's kind of hard to get to him now. It's he had a sign, no paparazzi.
Yeah, his head has got bigger now.
No, his eye.
Yeah, his eyes got bigger now. Yeah, to say the least. But and I got to say a lot about Key West, man. There was a lot of people in town, not necessarily all here for what we used to call Trop Rock event.
Yeah.
Which is nice. People wandered in. Hey, man, what's going on in here? We got to meet some new people. We had a wedding party come in at one point in time.
We got pictures of that, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, that was good. But, it was a steady stream of people in and out.
Yeah.
And that's what really made me feel a hell of a lot better. When I saw these, I just looked out. I was like, okay, this is cool. The ebb and flow, and there was constantly a flow coming in. I mean, it was just the neatest thing. So,
well, back in the day, which was not that long ago, but back in the day, there was always this cloud hanging over. They used to have some kind of award show in town. I can't remember what it's called now, but
what?
Yeah, they used to be an award show that I don't know. They was like 10 or 15 people, and they always just. I think they.
See, we should remember this because it's always the same people.
It's always the same people, and they would. I think they just save their awards and give them to each other the following. But anyway,
you save money that way.
Yeah, but anyway, and it was always a cloud because we had to deal with that at some point in time or another. Well, y'all didn't get another award this year, It was like, well, whatever. And so we didn't have to contend with that. And
that was nice.
That was really nice. And what a crowd, man. I was just blown away by how many people came to the showcase.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
We got a lot of compliments on how we ran it when it's 50 minutes. Even the sound guy, Ron, was like, man, he goes, the way you guys have it down, the clockwork, he says, because when you do it for like 15, 20 minutes, he goes, just as I get them dialed in, a new person comes up. And so it was really perfect that way. It's a little bit more intimate, setting with having the artists as long as we did up there. We're not doing those 5 and 10 minute things and off you go. So
well, yeah. Unlike a lot of the other people that are doing events in town or whatever, we have figured out a way to make it not only better on us, but better on the artists. So we're really booked up artist-wise, the lineup, usually by March, April.
Oh, yeah.
Something along those lines. We've got it already, ready to roll. So there's a lot of people that say, hey, I'm coming to Key West in like September. I'm like, sorry, man, we're already booked up.
This was the first year we had lineup done by March.
Yep.
And I had nobody that canceled.
I know.
Or nobody called me up. Can I do 3 instead of 2, or can I switch with so-and-so? I had none of that this year.
You know why?
I run a tight ship.
Well, not only that, but we didn't have all those other distractions. Hey, man, I'm not going to be able to give out the award over here. Will you come do it for me? And we get thrown to the bus.
Yeah, no.
We didn't have all those other distractions to contend with. So, yeah, I know that's right.
You ain't winning nothing. What are you going over there for?
What the hell? Come on, we got a blacklist for that. But anyway.
But no, see, that was the premiere for this year. The fact that not one musician canceled on us.
Nope.
Not one musician asked to be changed to a different day.
That's right.
At this point, I just tell them, I'm like, if you can't do your time, then
yeah,
we got plenty of people who want to do it.
Right. And what I was going to say earlier was that we back in the Tiki House days, we would focus on a number of artists, right? And so they had shorter times. I think it's 35 minutes.
Yeah.
We've never done 10 minutes.
Well, no, we've never done 10.
Or 2 songs.
No. We started off, it was a 35-minute, which included, your 5-minute, pretty much just a few minutes, just, set up. And, of course, the rules were, I had my little rules of engagement.
Rules of engagement.
When you come in here.
All this will be in the museum one day.
It will be.
The Smithsonian?
Yeah, but it was, you come prepared.
Yeah.
You know, you come with your cords, come with extra stuff if you need it. You know, come with a battery. You know, if your battery goes out in your guitar, you know, I'm not going to go out here and you know, have all this for you, because as a musician myself, I have all that gear in my, you know, I'm ready to go. And if my battery goes out, I pull it out of my bag, a new one, and stick it in there.
There you go.
It's just being responsible.
Be prepared.
So.
Yeah. But so we stopped focusing on the number of artists and focused on the quality of time. And we, as you can tell, it runs a lot better to have, say, 10 artists in a day as opposed to 30. You know, I mean, that's
Look, I think the most we ever had in our showcase, 58, I think it was.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we were right there on that 60, but we learned over time that it's not so much the amount of people that we have. It's, you know, let's get some quality in here. We've always stuck with the three things.
Sure.
You know, locals, you know, up-and-coming artists that don't get the opportunity to play on stage with that other whatever they were, and don't spit your coffee out over here.
I almost spit my beach bit of coffee out.
And of course, you know, we want these seasoned people that's been around a while, because they also bring a crowd too. So it's, you know, we give everybody an opportunity and not just focus on, you know, this.
Yeah.
You know,
And
because I'm probably a C player. You know, I'm in this. You know, you got your A and B and your C, and I don't know.
You got a hell of a following, that's for sure. I mean, there's a lot of people that would like to hear you guys play.
I just do my thing.
And it used to be a 4-day event. It used to start on Wednesday.
Well, it was the first year. It was 3 days.
Yeah.
And then the second year, they wanted to do a Welcome to the Island.
That's right.
So that was our 4th day, starting off on the Wednesday early. And then the following year after that, we did it again.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just more work. And then when we stopped doing that,
it made life a whole lot
was
better.
when the pandemic happened. That's when we...
Again, the pandemic reset everything for everybody. So
that's right.
One of the things that we came up with is we're not doing 4 days no more. That's just a lot of work for us, you know.
Well, I mean, for the 1 year was for the Parrot Heads.
Yeah.
And I'll take that back, because we did the pandemic at Rick's. Then the year after that, we did at Rick's, and we did the Wednesday. It was for the Parrot Heads.
Yeah, the time before we did it, it was just the Tiki House wanting to have a Welcome to the Island party.
Yeah. So, you know, again, the pandemic gave you and I a good, you know, we thought about a lot of different processes that we had in place, and how can we make it simpler for us, because, you know, I'm no spring chicken anymore.
Well, there's that. Yeah, there's that.
All you young guys.
What a crotchety old rooster.
Not being a spring chicken.
Now, you guys drove down here, man.
We did.
That was. What did you think once you got to Homestead and you started down the Keys? I mean, once it all opened up for you and you got to see all that, what did you think for the very first time?
Wow. Well, you know, obviously never seeing anything like that. It was I was just in awe the whole way down, man. It was just so cool. Made a stop here and there, and you know, of course, we ended up by Graham's house for one night, and then after his, and then headed down and getting into the Keys. It was just unbelievable.
Sweet.
This whole trip is like a dream to me, man. I'll tell you, I've never done anything or seen anything like this in my life.
I think it's really cool. I got a real quick shout out, because Larice is at the airport waiting on their flight and listening to Tiki Man Radio.
Of course.
They're at the Key West airport, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, and looking forward to seeing those guys. We were a little off on our planning stages there for those guys. Usually they kind of go with the same flights we do or whatever, but I kind of jumped on there, and I got it, you know, based off of JBL Legends Travel, which is our official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. I know traveling from Tuesday to Tuesday or Wednesday to Wednesday is a hell of a lot cheaper than Sunday to Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
So, you know, we are on a budget here for the radio station, so we gotta maximize our money, you know, a little bit, right?
Who just touched me? Oh, I was like, who's touching me?
There's nobody there, man.
I see her on camera now. She just put the old peace sign behind me.
That's right.
Oh my gosh! So,
All right, so
this is so cool here.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing I noticed here, I do a lot of observations.
You do observations.
I observe, baby. And normally you have in the background, people playing, or like a crowd.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need that today.
Don't need that.
Because you got the whole crowd here behind us and everything, and they're having fun
There's
with
the beautiful Sean Crawley. She's over there. Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Which means Bill's around here. We should probably get Bill up here at some point. Let him do a little bit of chit chat
as well. Yeah. All right. Well, it's time to get a little more Beach Buddha coffee, and
I gotta go wash coffee cups.
Well, there we go. McGuffey Lane. You had your McGuffey Lane.
I had it on yesterday, baby. And I'm gonna learn this song for this year.
This is one of my favorite tunes by them. Happy Sunday, everybody.
I've been a rat race run along as I recall. I'm sick of playing the game, thinking of chucking it all and moving down to the islands where the weather's hot. The people are crazy, but the stress level's not. I wanna be a bartender, far away from the race. Spend my days on a beach in some tropical place. I wanna be a bartender, pouring whiskey and beer, serving all my new friends, watching their problems disappear. This tie around my neck is simply choking off the air, but it serves to remind me just how little I care about my boss and his business. Man, I could use some fun, a frosty cold margarita and a place in the sun. I wanna be a bartender, far away from the race. Spend my days on a beach in some tropical place. I wanna be a bartender, pouring whiskey and beer, serving all my new friends, watching their problems disappear. I found a way to be happy. I just passed life's biggest test. I packed my beach towel, baby. I'm heading to Key West. I'm a bartender, far away from the race. I spend my days on this beach in this tropical place. Now I'm a bartender, pouring whiskey and beer, serving all my new friends, watching their problems disappear. Steve, you want a shot of whiskey? Tequila for Kevin. Wanna be a bartender. Hey, drinks for everybody. Jerry, get us all some drinks, buddy.
This is Michigan Jim getting a little island time with Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
So here's a thing entitled Key West. The boys are singing on the radio. The Margaritaville Bakersfield and Key Largo. Took US 1 south as I could go. All the way to Key West. There on the square where the guitars play, they stepped off a page of Papa Hemingway. And like they say in the old cliche, I went all the way Key West, where the sky and the sea know no boundary, where the seabirds fly free, just like you and me. We slept some rum out of Sloppy Joe, got some sand in between our toes. And as the sun set over Mexico, we fell in love in old Key West. The sky and the sea know no boundary, where the seabirds fly free, just like you and me. You make my life such a holiday. I love you, kid, in every way. Got just two things left to say. I love you and old Key West. Got two things left to say. I love you and old Key West. Woo. I love you and Key West.
That's the great Bertie Higgins right there with a live version of Old Key West. And man, it's one of my favorite tunes that he does live like that.
I bet you could get him to come down here.
I got to get him back on the show because he's, as we all say, we're all not getting younger. Bertie Higgins live, that Key West live version.
I love Bertie Higgins.
Yeah.
Don't you think he'd get into the songwriter showcase?
I don't know.
I have sent him a message in the past trying to get him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll keep working on it. I would love to.
That would be cool.
Calling Tim Campbell to the stage. Calling Tim Campbell to the stage.
Tim Campbell.
Tim Campbell to the stage. We got the.
I want to do a real quick shout out.
Well, we got the beautiful Bill Crawley, and Tim Campbell's going to be joining us soon. But go ahead, do your shout out.
That donut place today.
Oh yeah. Now what was her name again?
Leah.
Leah.
And she has the donuts down there on 420 Eaton Street.
420 Eaton Street.
And they dropped off a bunch of donuts for us this morning for the crowd, which I thought was pretty cool.
Be a sponsor.
Yes, we're gonna have to work on that. So, but anyway, big shout out to Leah and those guys down there at the donuts on 420 Eaton Street.
All right.
We got Tim Campbell joining us. He was out in the driveway there signing autographs, so we had to break him away from this thing there.
Just hanging out with the dog.
Yeah.
Where's the limo? There wasn't any spaces out there.
Yeah, it's hard to bring the limo down here, isn't it?
Patty just piggybacked me over here.
That's right. Can y'all hear okay? You need me to turn it up? Or
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You good? You turn yours ears up a little bit. Huh?
Yeah.
How about that?
I don't want to speak over
You
guys,
better speak over me, or I'll just railroad right through.
You might want to pull this a little closer to you as well. But anyway. So, man, we're
Where
tired.
do we start?
Oh my gosh.
We're tired, but man, I'm glad everything happened the way it did. And I got to tell you, we had our best year yet.
Yeah.
At the showcase.
I was shocked at how many people came down here. You know, I thought it was going to be shrink before it would grow again.
No.
It was big.
So that tells me, I mean, there's a lot of hotel rooms that was taken advantage of.
And apparently they were cheaper than they have been in the past during this week.
And no shuttles required. I didn't see anybody walking around in hoodies. Nobody needed an Uber or nothing like that. It's kind of, walking distance, pretty cool.
Walking around last night, all day, Friday, and yesterday, Saturday, this town was busy.
Yeah.
Even without all the so-called modem parrot heads that usually come down here, this place was still
Well, keep in mind, we got boat races getting ready to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And that's going to be a lot of what's drawing it, which what we're trying to figure out is how can we get those boat race people who come down a little bit earlier before the boat races to get involved with our stuff. How can we grasp those guys in?
It could be just like posters around town so that when they get here, they just see it.
Well, that's what we're hoping, but I also want to somehow, how can I get into their world with advertisement of what we're doing and things like that?
True,
So
like publications, like weekly publications.
So Mark Rossi, who apparently owns the boat races.
He owns. He's part owners in the boat races.
Nice.
So we'll start at the top.
We're shaking the bush. We are shaking the bush, and I did make a comment to him the other day that I said we need to get more boat race people involved with this.
I used to come down for the boat races before I started playing music. I would kind of flip flop between the 2 weeks, and I played a free gig at the Smoking Tuna. It was one of the highest paying gigs I ever got.
Wow.
Because the boat people, when they're happy, they tip well.
Yeah. Wow. That's great.
Well, I mean, last year, right after our event, right when we finished, Fred had gotten notified by one of the $20,000 just to do something upstairs.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, those guys got money to spend, and by God, I want them to spend it on us.
I talked to one of the owners of the boats one year, and he goes, "You know how you make $10 million with boat racing?" He goes, "You spend 30."
That's right. That's right. It's kind of like if you want $1 million when you leave Key West, you better bring 4.
I used to be in the wine business for many years, and we'd go to these wineries, and they're beautiful, out in Napa Valley and so on. Right. And there was always this running kind of joke. You know how you make a small fortune in the wine business? You start with a large one.
That's right. That's right.
That's one expensive industry to get started on, man. I'll tell you.
Virginia is full of wineries.
Yeah. That's a big wine producing state.
Oh my God.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
they like to party.
We're very excited. This was also the first year, and it was one of our goals. We have different goals every year, but this was our first year that every hour of whoever played got paid this year. So,
well done.
And the happy hour acts and all that stuff. I mean, which takes a hell of a lot of work throughout the year to work with these sponsors. They believe in what we do. And it all worked out well. So that was a major accomplishment for us.
I told you. Yeah. I mean, you and I had this conversation early on. I want to make sure we take care of the artists.
Sure.
No, I didn't get paid, but I want to make sure the artists. No.
That says a lot about
it all came out of my pocket. I'm just waiting for the sponsors to pay me back, So, but let's even talk about the charity.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we had a salute to the troops. Now I don't know what they made.
They haven't got those numbers yet.
Yeah, I have not got those numbers, but I heard from both of them that they did very, very well.
Yeah.
The guitar sold for $1,500.
Wow.
We got $1,500 last minute, and I had an anonymous donor Venmo me $1,000.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I didn't want to send my name along with it.
Yeah.
Well, the one that bid the highest on the guitar, he said he did it based on I was going to play the last 3 songs with my shirt off, so he wanted his money back.
Oh man.
So the gentleman, he knows you, right?
Yeah. It's our bass player's father.
And what's his name again?
I forget his.
Okay.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom. That's right.
Sorry, Tom, if you
Doesn't
to
want
see
to
Tim
be
Campbell's
anonymous.
bare chest.
Well,
He just wanted to see me humiliated, which seemed to be the theme of the weekend. Because Sharon shows up with the tutu before the SAC Awards and says, "Here, I got something for you to wear." I was like, "You know I'm going to wear it, right?" And then she shows up with a tutu.
Hey, speaking of tutu,
I didn't know it was a tutu.
I did not see that guy that often. Was he okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's out there, but he's doing that guy in paradise things. So he was all over up and down Duval Street doing this, doing that, and all right. He was as busy. I mean, we were talking to Sissy with Nailtini's. Is she still here?
And you got your nails done at Nailtini, right? Because we saw the big Barbie sign out front.
We got our toes did.
Is Sissy still here?
No, she had to go to work.
Yeah, okay,
she was here this morning for a little bit.
Yeah,
And
but we were talking, she couldn't make it down because she was slammed. There was a lot of people that came in and said, "Hey, we're with Tiki Man Radio. We're here to get our toes did and all this stuff." And I think they were trying to get a discount.
but I'm here to tell you, the advertisement we do for her.
Oh my God!
I mean, the number of people that go in there.
Yeah.
I walk in there because that's my office in the morning. I have coffee. And
I heard it's like Floyd's barber shop there in the morning.
Yeah, it is Floyd's barber shop.
I got to experience it for the first time this week.
Yeah. And I go, this is how we do it. We go in, we do this, we do this. When it gets busy, that's our way out.
Yeah.
I thought you just wandered in, Danny, just out off the street because you saw the Barbie sign out front.
He's going, I'm a Barbie guy in a Barbie world.
It was, let's just say it was different.
Why is he turning red?
We had a good time, and Barb with Key West Local Lux.
He's a bit fidgety, isn't he?
Change the subject. Let's change the subject.
I'm in this XKG 9000 chair that he has here.
And wow, that's like something off the space shuttle.
I know. And I'm like, man, this is going nuts.
That is the crap commander chair.
Yeah. And I just discovered it had you don't use these, but
Because I would do what you just did. Damn near fall asleep in the chair.
But, all of our sponsors did a great job. Every single one of them supported all the independent artists, which is what we do. The troops came down, did all the cooking. The Tiki Man Radio tent over them looked really good down there. Everything was perfect. Now, you guys got to go and play in different parts of town. How was it over there?
Oh my God, Margaritaville was packed both nights we played there.
Yep.
So it was.
We came in to see you. Yeah,
those were two really high energy, fun gigs. So, and the Margaritaville takes care of us. So it was good. I mean, everything we played around the island was pretty much packed.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Bill?
I think the first day I got here, I played on Wednesday at the Tuna. It was a light crowd.
5 minutes of fame over there, huh?
Well, but
listen, we're going to have to cut you down to a song and a half, okay?
Anyway, it's fun to play at the Tuna. I'm sure you guys.
Oh, I love the Tuna. I mean, we do the Key West Festival there, and I love when they call some say come play.
Yeah. And the Jim Morris / Jimmy Buffett thing on Friday was
that's a cool thing.
That was kicking in there.
Yeah. I'm sure you're the same way. I love Jim Morris songs. I have several on my song list. It's hard to pick two just to play, when you're and same with Buffett.
Yeah.
How do you pick two songs, when you're doing that thing? But you just do it, and everybody knows the words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking. You look out, and everybody knows the words, and they're, they may be clapping, they're doing this or that, and then when, when you're done, and they, the roar, and it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And like I say, Jim Morris songs, they all know the words, and like I say, there's dances, there's gestures,
there's movements too. To some of the lyrics, they do stuff.
Yeah. And apparently, the one I'm going to learn next evidently involves rubber chickens.
Well, I learned
Buffett song.
Slice of the Island Life.
Oh my God, we played for the Atlanta Paradise Clubs one time at the Lucky Duck Dive Bar, which.
Did you have chicken wire on the?
Oh well, no. The funny thing is, during the day when we walked in there to check the joint out, there was actually people in there smoking hookah and pot. They're like, "You want to hit?" And I'm like, I'm thinking, what the hell are we getting ourselves into here?
What's going on? Yeah.
And then
you have to play rawhide like all night.
Yeah. So then we got in there that night. And I'm like. It's like it was like a complete 180. I'm like, oh my God, it completely changed. So we started playing If I Had a Boat.
There you go.
And next thing I know, they're out there doing the If I Had a Boat song and all the gestures, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing, you know? And they loved it so much, like, will you play that again? I'm like,
you know, there's a song
you're
that
paying
Jim
me.
Morris wrote called "Down There." I don't know if you guys know it, and it's a pretty risque song.
He has a few.
Yeah.
But I'm playing this song, and I'm looking over at this part of the crowd, and there's like these, dare I say, elderly women that are in the house.
Elderly.
And when you come to the line where he says, "Hey, what you doing down there?" they're going like this.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh my God!" I was just laughing. Last year I played this song called "Mary Jane Goes to Key West."
Yeah.
And there's this part that says she got the top down, and they bent down and pulled their tops down, and almost exposed everything. I almost dropped my guitar when I saw that
Did
the
you
first
ever?
time.
But I think you came in the scene a little later. But did you ever see Jim Morris play?
I missed him.
Man,
missed him.
I'll tell you what.
It was back in the day.
When you go down into the Taj Mahal bathroom I got here, there is a poster up there that has, when I was B-Man the Misbehavens, Jim Morrison, and Tommy Rocker.
Oh, man.
So we
Cool.
had the opportunity to spend a week with him.
Oh my God.
And I could tell you a whole story about Freebo and how to do music and write music and everything. So I got talking to him. It was a brutal little class I went to with Freebo. So I got talking to Jim Morris, and I said, well, what's your theory? He goes, just write the goddamn song.
Man, that's perfect.
He says, all that other bullshit? He goes,
Yeah.
write the goddamn song. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
That's just the way he was. I mean, he was a hell of a songwriter.
He just tells a story.
He put out a CD every year for like the 20 years of his career.
Yeah.
Of mostly original music, and to me that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal that you can be able to do that
And have that many quality songs.
That's what I was just going
and
to
not
add.
just a bunch of garbage with some good ones thrown in. Yeah.
No, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the trop rock the Godfather of trop rock. I mean, that's
There's
what,
no doubt. It was just a different time when you came down here and you had Jim Morris and the Bamboo Band.
Big Bamboo Band.
Big Bamboo Band.
At Margaritaville.
At Margaritaville, then you go over to Hog's Breath, and Hugo was playing over there, and you had Jim Asbell and the Troubleholics down at the Bull, and people just playing all over town. It was just people think that was a new thing over the last 4 or 5 years. It's always been that
Back
way.
to the Margarita Mafia days. What's funny is the early award ceremonies were held at Dirty Harry's.
That's right. Yes.
You're right. They were.
It was.
Yeah, that's right.
It was.
Wow.
Because Brent Burns posted that one day. He with the award show back when the original people did it. I can't remember who.
The Margarita Mafia.
Yeah, the Mafia.
Yeah, that's
Back
right.
in the day, yeah. Well, we're aging ourselves here.
I know that's right.
Yeah, the first time I might have been one of the first years I came down here. I just happened to go by the Hog's Breath, and there was a massive crowd over there.
Oh yeah.
And it was a tribute to Jim Morris. It was the Big Bamboo Band. And Charlie DeCosa on bass is the only one I really recognized. But looking back on it was probably Jimmy Pappas and John Patty and some other guys.
Sure. Yeah.
Was Sonny Jim in that? Because Sonny Jim
might have been there also. But I was just getting into the trop rock thing, and I didn't really know a whole bunch of people.
Right.
That's what really started it for me, And I think it was the year Jim passed.
Yeah,
it might have been
that's probably
2016, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Because he passed in the summer of 16, I believe, in July.
Yeah, because we just moved down here.
Okay,
We're getting ready to move down here.
And I was down here in November, and I think so. It was just a few short months later when they did that tribute show.
The Big Bamboo Band is going to be at Music on the Bay. This year.
I was just looking.
I'm trying to finagle maybe getting in to play a song, maybe playing Party Dress with them. I'm
I was
trying to
just
work on
looking
that.
at the lineup this morning
Party Dress. It's a good
for
song.
Music on the Bay because they're posting a lot, which I always have a lot of respect about that. After certain events, they start promoting theirs. They don't try to blast it down in the middle of everything.
That is a really good group of folks that run
absolutely.
that. I love them to death.
And
I got to bring this up.
Go ahead.
This is what's pretty cool is watching you play yesterday and covering other trop rock artists.
Yeah, I'm sending Jim Asbell. I got a little clip of you doing 7 Mile Bridge.
I love that song.
Me too.
And I sent it to him. I'm like, dude, you got to get your ass back down to Key West. They're playing your music. And he's like, man, I'm on a cruise ship over here doing this. I'd rather be there in Key West with you. I'm like, well, get your ass down here next year.
Before we started playing that song, I made sure I hit up Dwayne Harlick and Jim I was like, is it okay? He was like, hell yeah, go for it. And I would be the same way. If somebody wants to cover my stuff, that's just the highest form of flattery in my book. And also the boat drunks. I hit up Mike and said, is it okay? Or he even came, I asked him when we were at Music on the Bay, is it okay if we cover Beer Buffett and baseball? And he was like, yeah, man, go for it. And
I just feel like it would be the highest form of flattery. It'd be a privilege to have your song covered by somebody.
Well, you surprised the hell out of me last year.
That's the reception we got. So
I mean, last year when
Bound,
when you started playing Key West Bound, I'm like, oh my God, I was flattered. I was like, oh my God.
He was upstairs. We were in the middle of a meeting. He's like, he's playing my song. He ran down the stairs to go up there and listen to you play it. That was cool.
I was just like blown away. I was like, oh my God, you're playing it. Yeah, it was.
I went to when I started playing, it was an open mic in Manassas, Virginia. And so that still kind of goes on, but, we're always too busy to go. But, popped over there and played Something to Do with a Beer, and one of the other artists came up and he goes, hey, I really want to play that song. So I was like, yeah. So I sent him not only the MP3, I sent him the chord charts. I was like, cover the hell out of it and spread the word.
we covered John Frenzy's Miranda.
Yeah.
And I love playing that song. It's a really cool little song. And back in Albuquerque, one of my buddies came up to John and goes, B-Man and Michelle do that song better than you do it.
No. Oh, no.
And I'm like, no, you don't say that to them, I said, bad deal.
I'm just happy if they're not mad at me, with the way we do it. If we do it justice, that's all I'm trying to do.
So John was playing at Salty Anger, and we went in to see him, Salty Angler, and he looked at me and he goes, you want to go up here and do a few songs? I'm like, I said, I'm okay, I mean, I don't really bogart somebody's stage, I was like, I'm good. I come to listen. He goes, no, I want to hear you play Miranda.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, okay. And after we played it, he goes, you do a really good job. But I'm like, thank you.
Well, all right. So we got a little bit more to talk about, but we got to take care of our 11 o'clock sponsors here shortly, since it's 11:30 or whatever. But this tune here has become one of our favorites.
Wow. Savannah or Louisiana, put me on a boat to Havana, someplace where it's safe and warm, no chance of a winter storm, just don't take me north of the palm tree line. I've traveled to the east, traveled to the west, when I'm southbound it's still the best, no need for that other direction, I finally made the disconnection, now you won't find me north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're on vacation, need a destination, turn to the lower half of the nation. Look south and pick your spot. Play it cool where the nights are hot, and get away from north of the palm tree line. Are low, yeah, it ain't no place where I wanna go. Now I can't give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you've got a boat, she's ready for the water, steer her south where the girls are hotter. Chart a course, then set sail, all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Just don't steer her north of the palm tree line. Seasons. If you're feeling lazy, every
everything is hazy. The winter months are driving you crazy. Jump up, pack your case, take it down to a sunny place. Take a break from north of the palm tree line. I travel to the east, travel to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north. Oh no, you won't find me north. I said you won't find me north of the palm tree line.
Coming at you live from the Cruising Tiki's in Beaufort, North Carolina. We got Captain Jose at the helm, and we got
Ed.
Dana, Felicia,
Ed. Jay.
and Sherry.
Hi, Ed and Pat.
Slipping to the older days sometime. Colors, memories fill my mind. And I hope my friends are living large these days. I push away responsibility and ponder good things that come to me. If you're looking to join me, I found a way. Push aside your cares, pull up your chair. Paint yourself in old time, breathe the air. Point your feet towards the soft wave rolling in. Sing a song, tell a well-worn tale. Bend the truth and fill your sails. Know the past, live the now, look ahead for some of the good old days. Charge ahead or wait a little while. Find the time to find a vision in your mind. What you are and what you'll want to be. High in the air or down by the sea. Run away from the bad things you've left behind. So push aside your cares, pull up your chair. Plant yourself in old time, breathe the air. Point your feet towards the soft wave rolling in. Sing a song, tell a well-worn tale.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar? Or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammie's Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to buy some property down in the Keys? Do you have your little piece of paradise that needs a little bit of work on it? Well, reach out to Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling today. He is your hookup for all of Monroe County. He knows how to navigate all those permits down there, which is crazy, and he will get it done. That's Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling, your hookup for the Florida Keys. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Alan Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios, your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Alan Jax Bowers will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated and stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. You know, the difference between being a professional and being an amateur is the people you surround yourself with. And Alan Jax Bowers only surrounds himself with the best of the best all over the world. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner, Alan Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it.
This is Kelly, the concierge girl, here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to extravagant lifestyle setup, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the concierge girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax, she'll do the rest.
By the man, Jimmy Buffett, and that one's called Audience of One. The new album dropped yesterday at midnight, I believe it was, and so I'll make sure all the DJs get all those songs, and you'll be hearing a lot about it. And look at here, but yeah, it's funny. We were just talking about. Somebody was saying, you know, what's going on with that guy in Paris? Is he okay? I haven't seen him. I'm like, well, he's got his own thing going on. He doesn't really have time for us or whatever. But and here he is.
Here he is. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, you know, I was at home. I'm like, well, you know, I'm only a few minutes away.
Yeah.
And then I seen. Ed Carpenter over. He had a beautiful hat on.
Yeah.
So that, I'm like, I definitely have to go there. Hey,
but I got to tell you, he did pick us up at the airport the other day, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah. You're welcome. My pleasure. I do that every time for you. You know that. You just couldn't get to drive, but you did sit with Brody.
That's true.
Right?
Brody takes up the whole, basically the whole front of the golf
giant
cart.
now.
Yeah, we're leaning this way just a little bit,
I want to give a shout out to this guy right next to me right here. Congratulations. I feel like I should keep my one eye shut and talk to him. This way we communicate a little on the same level. Congratulations on your award. Can I feel them? Can I feel your sack?
He's always wanted to feel your sack of nuts.
I felt Rick the Stick's sack. Yes, I have.
Wait a minute now.
His sack of nuts.
He said that, right?
Yeah,
Not
he goes, he came up to me and he's like, hey, you want to feel them? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
This is a nice sack.
I think that was Dave Signs. I think you're getting mistaken.
Oh, it was Dave Signs? Yeah. Well, everybody that had one, he wanted me to touch their Golden Sack Award, so I touched them all.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
It gets lonely out there on the truck, man.
Yeah,
You want to jiggle them a little bit, I'm trying to. How's that feel?
It feels really good.
I knew you'd like everyone to jiggle your sack. That's great.
Well,
hey, listen, Danny.
well, first of all, if you don't know, I know you got 74,000 followers now, but and that last week you had 30,000. I got 74. But anyway, that guy in Paradise in the house.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the showcase. But welcome back to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love being back. I appreciate that. I appreciate you and Heather, of course.
Yes.
I did this a long time with my man right here, Mr. Edward Contreras, Up in Smoke Management.
That's right.
But I got to tell you really why I'm here.
Well, I knew there was a reason.
Absolutely. I come in.
I knew you didn't just stop by to say hi to us.
No, I didn't want to have to make a call up north. I didn't want to have to handle things. But
okay.
I came here. I just want to say that I came in here strong and representing Ed. The peace man, the
Ed,
the train man.
The train man. Get on the peace train with Ed the train man.
You don't even know who the hell he is.
Just that gummy just kicked in. I'll tell you that right now. And Ed the Carpenter right here. I want to let them know that
they're doing a great job
on show 21.
Yeah, 21 coming up.
21? Wow.
It's gonna be 21.
21 shows, and I'm happy to say he's doing a great job. And the show has evolved into this is becoming like a great Monday night on the radio.
It's fun. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. 5 to 7 Central Island Time, 6 to 8 Eastern Island Time. Get on the peace train with Ed the train man.
Oh, you got that right.
Did you hear how to say it?
Yeah, I got that.
I
knew he was going to chime in.
And I want to thank everybody on Friday. Friday, everybody wore their T-shirts, so that was so cool.
And
that was awesome. We got a nice picture, and
he got the memo. Like, hey man, we need to bump up our sales on the shirts a little bit.
Yeah, Island J was very happy about that.
That memo went all the way around, and I got to tell you, there was. I'm sorry, but I had to put on something. I had to put on one of mine.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
You know, Danny. It just gets bigger and bigger, right? You're right. Pretty soon you're gonna have these giant headphones for me because these won't fit. All right.
So the last time you and I were on this radio station together on the Sunday morning show, we were at what year was that? Two or 3 years ago we were at the summer party.
That's right, the summer party.
At the summer party. We were in Tennessee, Chattanooga, or Harrison.
Yeah. Wasn't that a great party?
That was a good party.
What's the name of that show?
Which one?
The one you guys were on before,
The Big Show.
The Big Show.
Is that it?
The Sunday morning show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man.
We're actually on it right now.
Yeah, we are.
Doesn't this feel like good old times? And don't bust my chops. Don't be testing me right
it's
now.
It's a Northeastern
Don't
thing.
let
We're
me
allowed
think.
to do that.
The way I handle my questions on that guy in Paradise is I ask Michelle, handle this for me. You know what I mean? The ambassador of all. That's how I do that.
Good things. Yes.
Why didn't you ask her to handle my sack of nuts for you instead?
I thought she already did.
Wait a minute, hold on. Somebody in Memphis' truck just got stolen.
No, really. Hey, Michelle, thanks so much for everything you do. A big shout out to that guy Warriors are now on the Big Show.
Yeah.
on Rick's show.
Yeah.
On Ed's show.
Yeah.
And so I'm just letting you know. Shout out
they're
to
all
the
over.
Warriors.
Yeah, they're listening.
You know what,
You know,
Danny?
we got-
What a great group of people. Some of them are here right now.
Sure.
Donna Cummins
Donna
and whatnot
Cummings,
and everything.
Bob. Yeah. Yep.
So I hope I can bring you,
Well, listen, they
one
sold
more
you for a
friend
half a
is
pack of
another.
cigarettes. They're now Tiki Man Radio crews.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But, each person we add on, if it's 1 or 100, 1,000, that's good for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's all good. It's
absolutely.
I just love the whole entire Tiki Man Radio family. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that. Good friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good friends.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, when man, I gotta tell you, the day after Fantasy Fest was over with and the streets were empty, right? So there's that great picture that Fred Bushy took of the empty streets of Duval. Said it's like goodbye Fantasy Fest, right?
Right.
And but Key West has been busy all week long, and people, boat races are coming into town. There's people migrating down here, and I just, I think it had a lot to do with there was a large group of people that were here last year, right, who complained about the prices of the hotels and stuff, and they decided to go further up into Florida, right. And what that did was allow people to come down here and have rooms to stay in.
Yeah.
And it worked out beautifully.
And those rooms were taken. Yeah. I mean, everything was booked.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Key West is booked. If you
There must have been another good event in town.
These are rented out.
Yeah.
A year now. We were jammed. Danny, I was messaging you. I was telling Ed left and right.
Yeah.
Key West was jammed. It did go through a crowd change of the Fantasy Fest crowd into the songwriter crowd, into the boat racing crowd. There is a difference.
There is.
But there was a couple of days where it was a noticeable difference. Wow, Key West emptied out.
Yeah.
But it was just that.
Yeah.
Who's leaving, who's coming in, and it's been busy all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
We had a lot of new people that came into the showcase, had never been there before. They're like, man, this is cool. We had a wedding party that came in.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yes, we did. And we got them over there behind and got a good picture with them. And, sent our condolences to them.
Yes,
and,
yes.
We had a great
Lots
time.
happening. It's been very busy in Key West.
Yeah.
We just missed George Thorogood.
Yep.
I told you were disappointed at that. Just things are always happening here, and it's.
Well,
I feel it's
called
picking
George,
up.
and he's coming back to the showcase.
You know what? There was rumor he went to play at Rick's. Whether before that concert or after, that was the rumor that he did a set there.
Yeah, they were going to do something upstairs. I don't know if all that ever happened or not, but I know that we are planning the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. It will be Halloween 31st through November the 2nd of next year, and we're already in the planning stages and making it bigger and better and all that good stuff.
Congratulations to all you guys on successful
man.
show. You put that all together. Brian, where's Brian?
Yeah,
he's out. Was saying not one problem.
Not one, but not a.
You got. Knock on wood, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
Thank
you got a wooden eye or anything, or is it a glass eye?
No, just my head. Like, you hit the right spot.
No, really. That's a great thing. You know what I mean? So now the next show is going to be even bigger and better. And bigger.
So the last time we did a Halloween show for the Songwriter Showcase, we were at the Tiki House, and that was a great time.
Well, actually, it was a little odd that year because it seems like we ended on Halloween.
Did it?
I think we ended on it because we had it. It was on a Saturday night. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
I have the pictures.
Well, I'll tell you what. We had a costume party. That was it was great.
A lot of fun.
We're probably gonna have to figure out a way to do something.
As a matter of fact, we got Heather Hayes in the house, and she was playing that night, and she came dressed. Her and her piano player.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, I have to check the pictures.
She's still here.
Okay, we need to get her up here.
Lene, we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
You just met her.
Yeah.
Was Heather Hayes. Now she's Lene.
Yeah.
Lene.
Yeah.
Lene.
That's right. That's what her new song is under. Yeah, Lene.
Puts her in, She just told me that.
Yep.
And I didn't forget yet. That's a pretty good thing for me.
That's pretty good.
It is a good thing. It's amazing.
If anybody's listening on the patio out there, Tiki Man could use some more coffee. It'll take a delay for somebody
Is that
to hear
the sea salted caramel?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's so popular, they are out of it, and I couldn't get it.
We had it at the showcase.
Yeah, we did.
You got me.
We did. We had it at the
I
showcase.
said, whose goofy faces on this coffee?
Yeah, thank you
that we're
very
drinking.
much.
The coffee was excellent. But
As long as you keep buying the coffee, that's good. We don't care how goofy I look. Yeah, whatever.
It's a great coffee.
Keep
One of my
getting that.
favorites.
Who is that by? That's by Beach Buddha Coffee.
Buddha Coffee.
But I will tell you,
The Beach Buddha.
lately I've been if you're listening to my morning show, I have a menage a trois going on right now every morning with Beach Buddha Coffee. Of course, I mix my sea salted caramel, the Holiday Bay, and usually the espresso.
Okay. Wait, you mix all three of those?
I mix all three.
Wow.
It's a delicious flavor. Listen, you can't knock it until you try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all three Beach Buddha coffees right there. Nothing like a menage a trois in the morning.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll wake up to that.
Morning, midnight, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right?
Get it while you can. Yeah, that's for
that's
sure.
great.
Yeah. You can always count on the ambassador.
Trey. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we'll know.
What is that, 50 watt?
Huh? Okay. All right. There
Now
we go.
we'll know when you're empty.
My cups now have
even
a
I can
6 on
see.
that. 60.
60 years
You
old.
believe that?
Damn, you're old.
Well,
man.
You're a youngin'. You're a youngin'.
but I'm old for me. Okay. This is the oldest I've ever been.
Me too.
I can tell you that right now.
Well, I'm right behind you. There's no doubt about it.
It's an accomplishment now, every day.
Hey, while we were talking about our show, I want to thank Meredith. Meredith from Reggae Wines. She was she was a sponsor yesterday. The cameras yesterday.
Right.
And we had our own people from my show get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on 5 to 7.
That's right.
Central Island Time, 6 to 8
the coolest
Eastern.
night on the radio.
Yeah. So we had our crew handing out samples of reggae wine, which turned out really nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
That was cool. Maybe you ought to look up at that chocolate bar that you got up there. Maybe you ought to have an appetizer girl too. Because our show has the appetizer.
Well, I'll
girl.
tell you what, he's got Smoking Bones, or you got the Goldens out there. They make.
But that's more like a meal. What about appetizers?
We do pretty good, but
Yeah, you do pretty good.
Sunday show does pretty good.
I know. We can always add on.
Yeah.
Especially if Uncle Alex is in town making his Bloody Mary.
Oh, you got that right.
Stuff, but,
Well, I mean, they're always cheering the reggae wine. At,
Yes.
Left
reggae
and right,
wines.
left and right. There I am sitting in my house.
Yeah.
Taking another.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I figure if they could cheer, I could cheer.
Well, sure.
You know, it's a big day today here. Later on,
the boat race.
The boat races are in town tonight. There's a lot of big time, a lot of fun going to go on the next week also.
So that parade goes right down the middle of Duval for anybody that doesn't know.
I think they're going up Whitehead. I think they come out by the Green Parrot, of course.
Okay.
And then go up Whitehead. I believe they make that turn on front and then come down Duval Street. Some people say that's up. I don't know. From Sloppy Joe's going towards the southernmost, I say is south. Well, the numbers go the other way.
Right.
So you would say that's up Duval. I say going down Duval. That's a big controversy we could go on with right now. All right? Is it up or
Sounds
down?
like a really great topic.
Well, you got it.
Let's spend a lot of time on it.
And you know what? I'll be there, okay? So it's going to be even better.
We'll be there, Don and Bob.
Yeah, everyone's going to go. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that.
I think we're going to go hang out at Nail Teeny's and blow some bubbles or something.
Well, I don't know how far down they go on Duval Street. I don't know.
I don't know
how far down they go.
I don't know.
But
by the way, I have a show too.
Yep, Rick the Stick.
Who are you?
But you know what?
Wait a minute.
Thank you guys for being on the show. Talking about your show.
Wait a minute.
I feel a little overwhelmed.
That's not part of Up in Smoke yet, right?
Well, no, but Rick the Stick's joining us now.
I'm surprised that this guy was able to get his head through the door.
I had to take up 2 parking spaces out front. You know what? Listen. He's part of Up in Smoke is right
Up
here.
in Smoke Management.
Okay, this is Up in Smoke Management right here.
I could have come back another time.
If you'd like to get to know me, you gotta go through my manager.
No, wait.
I'm having fun.
We were just touching your sack of nuts earlier.
I know, that's true. That made it all worthwhile.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, one year I will get. I will get an award like that. And that's
Oh.
why you could all feel my nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's easy
All
to
right,
feel
so
good
we'll work
when
on
you-
that.
when you
So,
run-
Rick,
when you run around naked all the time, it's
But
easy
you
to
know
feel
what?
your
I'm
nuts.
sorry.
So,
No, you're
Who are you?
sorry.
This is Rick the Stick.
when are you going to change the name of your show?
Well, that's. But see, the thing is, now I'm transitioning back to Maryland, where I'm going to be more stationary.
Okay.
So to change it to on the road, I'm not sure it fits. So I'm still tweaking with
Okay.
No, we were talking about it should be 5 o'clock
Yeah,
somewhere.
I like
5 o'clock
that.
somewhere.
A
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of people like that. I think that'll be part of it. But
Okay.
we got to figure it out. Because on the road with, if I'm not on the road, I mean, I still drive a truck, obviously, but so we'll see.
Right.
We're getting it worked out. But I did want to say, I am in. Are we going away? No. Okay.
Okay, wait. Rick's talking.
Since he's here, I'm sorry, you only get 30 seconds.
Oh, thanks, Rick.
Smoke.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I've been talking to my sponsor. He's the best sponsor in the world. That would be JBL Legends Travel.
Oh, yeah, JBL.
We've been working on some things about my name change, about some
Okay.
shirts and
Sure,
some stuff
yeah.
like that. Because I've been on the air for over a year and a half.
Yeah.
And you can't get a Rick the Stick shirt. So
Yeah,
we're working
yeah.
on that. So that's
Definitely,
something that's coming
definitely.
down the road. And Joe's tremendous. And
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Not only a
Yep.
great travel agent, he's a great entertainer.
Yeah.
And Patty and I have been out to see his independent gig. We haven't gotten to see the JBL Legends yet, but we want to go. We want to get to cruising again some, so maybe we'll get on a cruise with them and see them do their gig. But
Sure.
Well, they're cruising
Not
the whole
only that-
world, man.
not
They're
only
all
that-
over the place.
Yeah.
They're
Not only that, but
incredible
Joe's-
pitches.
not only that, but Joe is a big part of Beach Buddha Coffee as well. So.
This is Robin Tricker, and you're listening to The Tiki Man on Tiki Man Radio, your happy place.
Fun in the sun, we're putting trouble on the run. Laughing and a drinking, come and get you some. Wanted a good time for all. Whether skiing or boating, commence to floating, the river or the lake or some ocean motion. Wanted a good time for all. As the hours drift away, we're having the ball, having fun here today. And not a care gets in our way. Wanted a good time for all. Fun in the sun, we're putting trouble on the run. Laughing and a drinking, come and get you some. Wanted a good time for all. Whether skiing or boating, commence to floating, the river or the lake or some ocean motion. Wanted a good time for all. As the hours drift away, we're having a ball, having fun here today. Not a care gets in our way. Wanted a good time for all. Yeah, wanted a good time for all.
Mr. Andrew Dean wanted a good time for all. He always stops by in the morning time, and I call him the music man. He's always saying, "Good morning, Tiki Man," you know. So anyway, all right, y'all just keep talking amongst yourselves here.
Well, I play Andrew Dean to start my show. I like his railroad song he's got there.
He does have a good railroad song.
Yeah, I play it every Monday night.
Yeah. I call her Heather Hayes, but you're going by a new name, right?
My middle name, it's Lene.
Lene.
Lene, like Renee, but with an L, Lene.
Yeah. What'd you think of the showcase this year?
Oh, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, the world famous Heather Hayes, also a.k.a. Lene,
Yes.
in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
In Key West.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a real nice surprise to have you come in and hang out with us. And man, it's busy. And the last time we had you down here, it was at the Tiki House. So.
That's right, 2019.
Yeah, a lot more room over there.
Yes.
Rick's Dirty Hairs, right?
Oh, yeah, it's such a nice venue. It's big, it's open, it's a popular spot, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, didn't she pull up in a limousine and
she did.
Came out with this sparkly old dress on? And I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Halloween.
It was Halloween.
It was Halloween, and
That's
I was
right.
dressed up like Dolly Parton,
Okay.
kinda.
Oh, okay.
But all sparkles, all, you know, it's like this sequin jumper,
Yeah. And you had a
big fake hair.
piano player.
I had my pet, Judy Rodman.
Yeah, Judy Rodman was
Famous
there.
Judy Rodman
Yeah,
was
from
there.
Nashville.
Yes.
How's she doing?
She's doing good. You know, I just saw that she has written a musical, and she's in New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Doing this musical thing.
She probably won't even return our phone calls anymore.
It got picked up. So, you know, like everyone that she has probably hired is just probably phenomenal.
I'm sure.
But,
I'm sure.
yeah.
But
I want to see it.
now you're living down here now, right?
I am.
Yeah,
I
that's cool.
am an actual resident.
We had her on the show not too long ago, and she'd released that new song, and we had her on the show, and it was kind of cool to have you there.
Yes.
We got to get you back up to the chocolate bar at some point in time or another.
I
If
know.
you're ever going up to Nashville anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to get up there. I'm missing this time of year. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because it's so beautiful in Tennessee right now.
It really is. Once the fall colors start and cools off a little bit, we actually look forward to it a little bit because we come down here every year around the same time when it starts to cool off everywhere else. But when we get back, it's full-fledged into the holidays, and then I'll start working on the New Year's Eve party, you know, so getting ready for it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we'll be flying off to Dominican Republic for the Escape to Paradise in May. So,
It just
anyway.
keeps on going and
Yes,
going
sure
and
does.
going.
Speaking of big events, Verona Corona has got a special announcement she's wanting to get out there.
I am so excited about this, to announce this. The Tiki Bar will be open as soon as I get back from Mexico, so I'm not waiting until July.
The Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar.
You got it. You said
Rockin' the Woods.
Yeah.
I said it wrong.
You said it wrong. There's no the.
Okay.
It's like Pat and Ed.
Yes.
Rockin' Woods.
Rockin' Woods. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyways, yes, for the grand opening, July 20th, everybody mark this date down, we are going to have Beth Travers and Dave Sines opening up the Tiki Bar
how about
up
that?
in Ottawa. Well, close to Ottawa.
Yay.
In the little tiny town of McDonald's Corners. Can you imagine that? It's going to be, we got rock stars coming.
Wow, that's cool.
That is cool. We're going to try. That's right after it takes me 3 weeks to recover of the summer party.
Yeah,
that's 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks.
So we'll, I don't know. We're going to dabble in that and see if we can go up there. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, that might be tough for me too. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to. Don't give me that look.
Because you said that at the last big party.
I know, and I'm sorry I missed that one because that was such a cool party.
You got sick or somebody in the family. There was something going on.
I don't remember.
But it was something important that you couldn't get it. But, you know, you have lots of advance warning. July 20th.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're on your deathbed, then I'll come and see you. I'll cancel.
Yeah.
Now you'll have to save up a lot of money for beer because it's expensive as hell up in Canada for beer.
It's beer, though.
Beer and coffee, from what I understand. Right?
Yeah, coffee.
Bring coffee.
Yeah.
Bring coffee.
She's actually the reason why we got Beach Bitter Coffee because, you know, we went up there and she had instant coffee. I'm
That's
like,
right.
What the hell is this?
Instant coffee. Hortons? Was it Hortons
She's
instant
like,
coffee?
This is all I've got. It's over there next to the
House.
Yeah.
No, I do Maxwell House. But April was the one in charge of coffee.
Yeah.
And she had the great big giant carafe that was supposed to be made, but she was still sleeping out in the car with her boss.
Well, there's that.
Remember that? So she was in charge of coffee. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah. And her boss was a female. What's that girl's name? I can't remember now.
The hairdresser, Jennifer.
Jennifer. Yeah,
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yeah, she's doing really well. She opened up a second salon up there.
And let's just clarify, they weren't sleeping together. They were sharing a van.
They were sharing the van.
Sharing the car, yes.
Because this is how stuff gets started.
Yeah,
that's right.
April, if you're listening, I'm not starting any rumors.
Yeah, Tinkerbell is out there. Yeah. But, well, that's cool.
I'm so excited that they're all in when I suggested it, and then we firmed it up just this week while we were down here. And they're
July the 20th, 2024.
Yeah, they're going to stay for a couple of extra days so I can take them around Ottawa and show them the sights.
That's very cool.
Yeah, we're going to throw tomatoes at Justin Trudeau's house. Have lots of fun.
Well, there's that. All right, Flash. Thank you for working in a little politics. But,
no, we just laugh at him. It's okay.
Well, and but you're coming down to the summer party. And see, we already plan events, right? Everybody plans to come to the summer party and all that stuff. She's throwing this one on us, too.
I know. See, that's what I mean. I already got two things planned for next year: the summer party and the showcase. So now I got to plan around that.
Yeah, well, this one you only need a couple of days, like on the either end of the weekend, the Friday and the Monday.
Yeah, you're right.
Basically, she's basically saying there's no excuse.
There's no excuses, right? Yeah, you're right. There we go. Yeah.
Now, do trains cross the border?
Yes, they do, actually. We have the Canadian National Railroad out there.
Right. You do.
Maybe you could get a job.
Hey, get everybody on board, and we'll take a drive up on a peace train up to Canada, right?
Yeah, that's something we haven't done is do live radio from a train.
Hey, I don't know, man.
That would be on your way home on Sunday.
I could probably do it. We might get in a little trouble.
Well, we'll just act like we don't know you.
Oh, yeah, just throw me under the bus. Or under the train, yeah.
Under the train, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I will be putting out some kind of a poster. I need somebody to help me with some artwork.
What are we calling this? The Rockin' Woods grand opening?
Yeah,
or what?
simple. Yeah, I don't want to make it too difficult for you to say.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I saw those pictures you posted, and that's a real cool little bar you got there.
It is a really cool
You
little
got
bar.
chairs
It used to be
in
a
there?
Sugar shack.
Yeah.
That's where they boiled down their maple syrup. So we took down the old stove.
Okay.
The cast iron thing weighs 5,000 pounds. We took that thing out, and I got some guys to come in, and they rebuilt the floor. It was just plywood on skids. There wasn't even a base to the floor,
Right.
and it was all rotting away. So we got rid of that and painted it up and put up some
Super cool.
bamboo and pictures of everything, and got lots of goodies in there because we have to keep it out of the weather, not like yours.
Yeah, pull this up a little bit there, your microphone, though.
There you go.
There we go.
Hello.
There you go. There you go.
This is big. Heather has a small head. Why is this so big?
Well, there's been
okay, never mind.
That guy in Paradise was in here, and he had to. I'm surprised the damn thing fit at all, to be honest with you.
Or it's still usable.
I thought we were just going to have to get two speakers and wrap it around his head.
A little bit of duct tape.
Yeah.
So anyway, the last little details, there's 4 motels 15 minutes away. I'm going to see if I can get a group rate. And we have a campground like 3 minutes down the road. I do have room for about 5 or 6 tents.
Well, that's the thing now. I come up there, where the hell am I going to stay at?
Well, I'm giving the apartment to Dave, my place to Dave and Beth.
Oh, so I got to like sleep out next to the pot plants up there?
You're camping out.
So wait a minute. Is this a camping trip?
It sounds like
it.
Maybe we can get Blue Sky to make that trip. How far away are you?
What did we figure out?
5 hours?
No. I'm 5 hours from the border, so.
Oh,
then it's
no, that's too far.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's too far. I don't know if I
fall
can.
into that trap.
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. She's like, listen, I'll come pick you up at the airport.
Yeah.
And then we drove through Russia.
Oh,
and Jimmy's behind me. He's like, hey, man, how much further is it? I got to pee. I'm like, Where are we?
Where are we?
Yeah.
There's one road, nothing around.
Yeah. Welcome to Ireland. I'm like,
Ireland.
Crap.
Damn it, we missed a turn.
Yeah.
No, and my advice would be to get to a major hub in the U.S.
Okay.
So like Washington, New York, then get a direct flight to Ottawa. Skip Toronto altogether.
Yeah,
And we're only 45, 50 minutes to the airport in Ottawa. And it's a nice country drive, no big highway. You'll be happy with that one.
Yeah. Watch out for the moose heads out there.
Yeah, right.
Well, we do have to watch out for the deer and everything on the way home. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the best way, I think, to do it.
How far are you from that airport? And don't lie to us this time. Tell us the
About
truth.
50 minutes.
50 minutes.
So
I live out in the country.
In traffic, that's 2 hours.
There is
Yeah, I
no
would say-
there won't be any traffic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If we get there, I
She's
promise you.
guaranteeing no traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a tractor that.
Yeah. a moose got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Unless it's 5 o'clock, it might be an issue.
Yeah.
But that's only a small part just to get out of Ottawa. It's at the south end. We can even take a back roads. We don't even need to hit the highway.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I don't know, but
I know. I know it would be difficult.
I'll put it on the calendar.
I'm not going to live forever.
She's using.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I don't live forever,
And I do come down to Tennessee every year.
Well, we've been doing it for 18 years, so we're kind of an established event, and you need to come to the summer party.
Yes, you
sounds
do.
like fun.
It's amazing. It's so much fun.
Yeah, we.
It's over like 4th of July, though, right?
I know.
Normally?
We got to fly.
It's usually not. It's usually the second weekend after 4th of July. It just so happens July 6th is actually my birthday. This year we're having it on the 6th. So B-Man and Michelle going to come up and play on the stage. You're welcome to come and play as well. But
I'll come play.
Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitude Band, the full band's going to be there. So
Okay.
That's going to be very cool.
That'll be fun. I can put that on my calendar.
Yeah, it's
We're
not
going to
that
spread the
far.
rock, trop rock all over the world.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We got some new Canadian listeners.
Yeah.
That's great. I actually ran into people, met them because they came in, they saw all the Tiki Man t-shirts, and they walked in and went, wow, what is this? He actually builds tiki bars in Cobourg, Ontario, which is like 2.5 hours away from me.
Well, if we can get him as a sponsor, we'll make the trip.
That's what I said to them.
Yeah.
That's what I said to them.
Yeah.
Well, we did have a
Actually,
tiki.
that would be cool. We could probably do that. So anyways, they came in, we introduced them to everybody. They're full on board. They want in, they want to come to the party.
The last time we lost our ass. I think a 12-pack of beer is like $3,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's how they pay for the medical
Medical?
stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
You get free medical, but the beer, 12-pack is $50 or something. I don't know.
But it's better beer.
Yeah.
It's better beer. Is it the Molson?
Canadian
I
beer
don't
is
know.
better. It's a well-known fact.
Okay. All right.
PBR is the same if it's in New York or Canada.
Well, we have a higher alcohol content. That's what makes it better.
Yeah, well, they have to do something to overcome all that pot they're smoking
Right.
there,
Right.
But you can bring a bottle of your own stuff. You're allowed a bottle each, so bring your own shit.
Well, that'll last you
A day.
one afternoon, maybe.
Yeah, right.
It's a tough trip, man.
Well, Heather can bring a bottle, and you can bring a bottle, and she can't drink,
Yeah.
so they're both yours.
When did we come up there?
That was September, second weekend in September.
No, I mean
What year?
20.
Oh, 19.
2019. It was 2019. Really?
Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, it's been a while.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
I've been out of Barrie for 3 years.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't realize that. But
Took that long to find my house.
Hey, well, Heather came out with a new song, right?
She did. Tell us a little bit
did.
about your new song there.
Well, my new song is called Bring on the Sun.
Yep, Bring On the Sun.
Yes.
I don't know if I've actually got it in this little tablet here, but I probably could get it off of the email and play it here in just a little bit.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Because this thing only carries. We actually just do it for the showcase, but I got enough music in there to do a show, but not a whole lot. It just doesn't have a lot of storage in there. But anyway, And it's called what now?
Bring on the Sun.
Bring on the Sun.
Bring on the Sun.
Bring on the Sun.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tune. We had her on the show. We spotlighted the new song, and everybody really loved it. It's in the station. It plays at home in the in the bass. So.
Yep.
You working on anything else?
I am. I have a new song. Well, I just released a song called Ride on Sally, and then I have another song coming out on November 22nd called Destiny is Calling.
Destiny is Calling.
Mm-hmm.
So now, moving down here, there's two types of coastal Americana music. There's people that write about going to an island or paradise or somewhere, whatever paradise is, and then there's people living in paradise. Has that changed your writing style at all?
No, not yet, because all these songs I've already written previously.
Okay.
Over the years, I'm just now slowly releasing some of them. So
yeah.
So
but the influence has always been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm like living it out.
Right.
So
that's cool.
It's like prophetically writing about bringing on the sun, because now I'm doing it literally every day.
Down here, lucky girl. That's
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, thank you guys for being here and being on the
thanks for
show.
having me. Thank you for another amazing year. I think you were right. I think this is tops.
I think it's the best year we ever had for the showcase, no doubt about it. But we got to take care of our 12 o'clock sponsors here.
This the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also a sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel, always travel with somebody you can trust. They are one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is a live cam for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sines today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Home Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys. Key West Local Lux boasts the largest selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind jewelry as well as pearls in the Keys, and the real thing at the best price. Now that's nice. It's the most exotic selection too. That's Key West Local Lux, located at 515 Fleming Street in beautiful Key West, Florida. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb, who's the owner. If you're not down in the Keys, make sure you tune in for the Pretty Party every Thursday at 6 p.m. live on Facebook. That's Key West Local Lux down in the Keys. If you're coming down to Key West, you might as well look pretty. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Key West Local Lux, 515 Fleming Street, Key West, Florida. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio.
Song at a bar, Alamorada. Found a waitress with a long gone look in her eyes. She was tapping cervezas, topping off pina coladas. But I could tell the smile on her face was just a disguise. She said, I need to be where the sand meets the sea at the end of this two-lane road. So I packed my guitar, took her by the arm and said, come on, let's go. We were racing through the Keys,
Ray-Ban suntan, cut off jeans and a halter. Laughed and we drank and we talked about everything. I remember she spoke of a man left at the altar. Was freedom meant more to her than a diamond ring. And she tried not to cry, said her goodbyes, brave strangers in the middle of town. Then she let go my hand, turned and she ran as my heartbeat finally slowed down. Yeah, we were racing through the key, couldn't hardly see for the sunset burning in our eyes. So we found a place to park, hid out in the dark, watching the full moon rise. There's never been a moment so right as when we gave it to the night. I'll never forget what we felt, what we said, what we did. Keep the 7-mile bridge. These old memories of that long bridge to me, as I wonder what might have become of the girl who traded it all for the Key West Island song. We were racing through the Key, couldn't hardly see for the sunset burning in our eyes. So we found a place to park, hid out in the dark, watching that full moon rise. There'd never been a moment so right as when we gave it to the night. I'll never forget what we felt, what we said, what we did. We were reckless and young, grab a club on the run when we hit 7-mile bridge.
Hey, I'll take one.
Who wants a margarita?
I'm a beer.
Margarita sounds good.
Hey, this is B-Man.
And Michelle.
Just hanging around the Beach Show Hideaway here in Key West with a cold margarita and listening to our favorite radio DJ.
The Tiki Man on Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
Maybe you run out of rum. I don't know, but tune in to Tiki Man Radio at tikimanradio.com.
Time for a refill. My glass is empty.
Grab me a bottle, grab me a blender. Party at the end of the world.
Woohoo!
Yowza.
Jimmy was a CEO. It's the worst job he ever had. Now he's living the big life. He's driving a Key West cab. Reefy was in Vietnam. Sometimes he still wakes up at night. But morning comes, the seagulls sing. You know it makes him feel alright. Here in the concrete public, you know we're doing just fine. We're not gonna worry. We know the sun's gonna shine. The rest of the world, a million miles away. Here in the concrete public, you know we're doing okay. Recently on the radio, they call it the US 1.
People listen all over the world, looking for a little sun. Our Navy's on the water, Air Force is overhead. They're not shooting any bullets, they're throwing Cuban bread. Here in the Conch Republic, you know we're doing just fine. We're not gonna worry, we know the sun's gonna shine. The rest of the world, a million miles away. You're in the Conch Republic, you know we're doing okay. The Conch Republic, where we're doing just fine. We're not gonna worry, we know the sun's gonna shine. The rest of the world, a million miles away. You're in the Conch Republic, you know we're doing okay.
That's right, we're doing okay here in the Conch Republic. Live from Key West at the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West. And let's see if I can get my cameras over here to the cameraman and our ambassador of all great things. How you guys doing this morning?
We're doing wonderful.
Doing great.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, we did it. We pulled it off again.
Another one in the books.
Another one in the books. And
you even made him take his shirt off at one point.
I forgot about that. I did see a picture of that somewhere, though. Yeah, what'd you guys think?
I thought it was absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
It was everyone was happy. People stayed all day.
Yeah.
Which, a lot of them went in and out last year. But this year, people came early and stayed all day.
Yeah, like all the rest of them, it's just a little better each way, each year. So it's an improvement. So
it's funny, as we're in the planning stages and we're going throughout the year. We start, we got to get. Whoa!
Got to crash.
I'm right here, just so you understand.
Michelle is back here. She didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Okay. Oh, Rick the Stick's over. It must have been a shelf that fell off the wall. Yeah.
Thank God I'm on.
I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. Anyway, so.
Now, if you can improve every year like that, that's bigger and better every year. That's
he told me I told him I needed my plug at one point. He said, "Well, just go over there and unplug it, but just be careful." I went, "That's not going to happen."
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm like, okay. And I said, and I looked there, I'm like, maybe you're right. Let me.
You go
get it out of the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and let a little thing happen so the big thing don't happen.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
I'm stepping away. No.
Oh, me. But
yeah, it really was. And like you said, with all the volunteers there, showed up every morning.
Yeah.
And they came in and everybody knew what they wanted to do,
cool.
their job, and it was just get the stuff there and step back, and everybody was taking care of it. So
it's so cool because we this is our basically third year at Rick's. Last year was the first full-fledged, and then the pandemic thing, we did it in 2021, but a little bit. So we got so much more space. We got a routine down of how everything goes and where it goes. We've been able, thanks to the Key West Airport, we've been able to condense a lot of the equipment that we carry on the road, and all that good stuff. But
and Fred, what's his name? Fred
Bushy. Yep.
Man, he was smiling every day.
He was more relaxed. Everybody was more relaxed. Everything. But what I was going to say earlier is that, when we're in the planning stages and we're getting ready to start promoting things and all that stuff, there's this sense of we're not doing enough, right? Or we're not doing this or whatever. But as it, I never worry about not having a crowd. Now, this was our biggest obstacle to overcome, and for it to turn out to be our biggest year yet. All that tells me is, man, there's hotels available and people came down that may or may not have been before.
Yeah, and there was a different clientele this year than there was last year.
Yeah,
and they all were just ecstatic. And they, like I said, they stayed all day, every day.
Yeah, a little younger crowd at that. So it was nice to see that.
Yeah, we even worked in a wedding party there yesterday. We send our condolences to those people. But
yeah, the Britney was it Britney show?
Yeah, the Britney
Spears show.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
All the elevations of Britney Spears.
Yeah, and we took that was another one of our obstacles that we had to overcome was the cooking of the hamburgers and the hot dogs, and so we worked that into the charity with the troops, and
that was great.
It's never an obstacle when the military comes in and says we'll take care of it.
I had as the year went on, and B-Man and Gary came on board full-fledged with Tiki Man Radio, and I started sending things down here like for the artisan market, the tent and all that stuff. Now we have that to use for different events around town. I mean, it looked great down there, didn't it?
Having that tent was perfect. And then Mark Rossi had them put that big awning over there yesterday.
I was talking to him about that because that needs to be a Tiki Man Radio awning.
Yes.
And
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. It's too. There's nothing on it, right?
Right.
It needs to be a Tiki Man Radio awning. So I'm going to work on that when I get back. But here's the thing: behind the scenes, there's always something going on that help it make it to be a better event every year. But our volunteers, man. They are second to none.
Yeah, they did great. Everyone came in and said, I know what to do, and just step back and let them do it.
Yep. And it really helps you guys having that place downtown where you can take the stuff over there and all that good stuff. And thank you for that.
You're welcome. We get the luggage rack. He puts everything on the luggage rack. We just wheel it right into the room. We don't take it off. It's just like it's here till tomorrow.
There you go. And the first day we're all a little anxious, and all that stuff. And then, man, you open the gate and here they come, and everything's going good. And then the second day comes. I was tired Saturday morning. I was a little tired.
Yeah.
I think we all were.
Yeah. I was a little tired. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. We were leaning over on the counters going, okay, I need a drink now, stiff one.
I was thinking we didn't do the Sunday show last year.
You didn't.
That's what I thought.
You didn't do it last year.
Because I'd lost my voice, and we were so wore out. But when we was doing it this year, I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm going to be inside for the first time? Usually I'm out there burning my ass off, or it rains or something, which all those pictures will be in the museum one day. But
along with the laptop.
I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm going to sit in the captain's chair and do the show. I think this is cool. This is a great setup we got here. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's a nice setup.
Yeah. So you guys, so we're going out with GTS charters tomorrow. What time are we going to be at the dock? 9 a.m.?
They leave at 10, so I'm assuming 9:30 is what I thought.
Okay, 9:30. And we still have to pay. Who do I need to send the money to for that? And
Gypsy.
Gypsy.
Venmo the money to Gypsy. Is what we're doing because we're all on the same boat.
Okay.
So because we went last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because Patty and Rick couldn't go because they're leaving today.
Gotcha.
And Larissa and Flash couldn't go because they're leaving today.
Yeah, but were they out the other day on the boat?
Yeah, we all went on Wednesday the 1st, and there two boats, Captain Mike, which is coming as well with low tide charters.
Very cool.
And there were 12 of us that went. Tyler and Jill went.
Oh, yeah.
And Mo and
Tyler
Alex.
and Jill did?
Yeah, they did. They loved it. Yeah, they were happy.
That's good. They came by the showcase and got to hug their necks. And we went by the conch train the other day, and he wasn't working.
Yeah, he said he's working today.
Yeah.
So.
But he's staying busy driving the conch train.
Yep.
And Barb, she was so ecstatic she couldn't even stand herself.
I know. I'd like to get Barb as a full day sponsor next year. Maybe something along those lines. I'm going to work with Cammy's Grammys on that as well, because we do have an opening.
You're going to work with who?
Cammy's Grammy.
There you go.
Cammy's Grammy. Damn it. All right, everybody, that's a wrap. We appreciate it.
Just asking to make sure I heard you right.
I think it's time for her to step up to the next level of that.
Look, she's already, Cammie, Jody has already decided.
Yeah.
I mean, she decided months ago before even this happened.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm coming next year. We're doing it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go for it, man. We're all here.
I'd like to get her to do the full day. That way she gets more because she's there all day.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. We work on that because we do have an opening. So we'll figure it out.
And Barb's doing a great job she's talking to local businesses down here.
She's doing a great job.
She's telling them that it was the best money she ever spent being a sponsor of the happy hour.
That's awesome, isn't it?
She truly is. I mean, I went to her store yesterday to deliver some stuff back to her.
Yeah.
There was a lady there buying some stuff, and she has a local business, and she was telling her, she's like, it's the best thing you could ever do.
Wow.
Was to be a sponsor for Tiki Man Radio.
Well, I guess, whatever it is we do, people seem to like it, so it works out. But we do work real hard. We take good care of our sponsors, and I think people, if they've thrown money away advertising before, they're kind of a little shy about it.
Right, yeah.
So you really have to win people over and say, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. And
then you delivered, and then some.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, and thank you for bringing Barb to us. That was
You're welcome.
That we talked about that for about a year, I think.
We talked about it off and on.
Yeah, we just have to keep working on it. But
Manalo, he sent a message earlier this morning. He said he just was blown away.
Yeah.
Loved the venue at the Ready Room at the Law.
Oh, it's
that was a great
I'd
addition.
never been there. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was great.
They put that together really fast because we went up there earlier in the day, and I mean, there's just all the couches are piled up on top of each other. And,
right.
So they went in there and cleaned it up. Very clean. I'm telling you, you're flying first class up there. And
it was very clean.
Yeah.
The air was clean.
Yep. Nice addition this year, as you said. Something
nice
new.
intimate setting for everybody, so you can be nice and friendly.
We definitely try to do something new every year, and that was an addition to it. So everything went great. I just can't thank you guys, all the volunteers, everybody that was part of the showcase this year that made it a huge success.
And Donna Cummings, man.
I'm telling you, she was over all
she
over
was on it, buddy.
Yeah, Donna Cummings. Yeah, Donna Cummings.
She was like, you want me to sell what? Give it to me. Say less.
Yeah, just make it happen. So this was their first year as being volunteers, right? Yeah.
First year of you being volunteers.
Yeah. Welcome to life on the road, baby.
Roadies for Tiki Man Radio.
It's a lot of work. You guys have been doing it a while now, and you guys appreciate all the hard work goes on behind the scenes, and we appreciate everything you guys do. So.
And no typos this year.
Well, there's that. We just got to figure out how to say Cammie's Grammy.
You said it. Good job.
I made a point to do that on stage too.
You did a good job. I like how you said it. You looked over to the side. I did good.
Yeah,
you did good.
I did good. Yeah.
Confirmation.
Yeah. All right, let's take care of our weekly lineup. We got a meeting we got to get down to.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay.
So we're going to start that over. Here we go.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio.
Tiki Man's here.
Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. You're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Friday, starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
The beautiful Sean Crawley there. Yes.
Did you get a kiss too?
I did.
Oh God.
That was nice.
Yeah. I almost slid out of my chair.
I know, right? So
you boys are easy.
Yes, we are.
That's true. It's like,
but we're not cheap.
That's true. That's true. All right. So, man, what a good crowd for the Sunday show. Right?
No, that was awesome.
This was awesome. Yeah. Are you happy that we have this set up now?
Oh yeah.
I am.
Cameras.
So
man, I'm just sitting here like.
This is cool.
Yeah. I'm just relaxing, man. This is the way to do it.
I told you I was going to make it happen.
You did. I did.
You did. It's really nice. Did you fall back, Danny?
I almost did. Almost did. Fall back.
We put a note up there so you'll just fall back.
Let me get a picture of you guys here.
Oh,
there we go.
We're sexy.
There we go. So
we have the beautiful Michelle with us. I made her get up here.
I know. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people. They're all filtering their way out of here, though, right
I think
now.
I got rid of a lot of the extra stuff.
There's a lot of food out there.
Yeah, was there? I didn't get any.
There's a lot left.
Thanks to the donut shop.
You know, I have this thing. About eating during the show. Because, somebody gave me like something one time and it had hot peppers in it, and I damn near died through the show. So I really very rarely, and because we have people bring things to
all the time
to the Sunday show,
almost every Sunday. But he doesn't eat while he's doing a show.
I can see. I mean, you're talking. It's hard to talk and eat and not
spit all over my mic.
Yeah.
Well, not spill stuff.
Break glasses like you just did.
And I really don't.
I wasn't on the show when I did that.
I really don't like people eating in the studio.
Yeah. You don't want stuff all over your.
Yeah, you don't want all that.
All over your equipment. And stuff.
That's how the Panama City incident happened.
Ooh, that one. I heard about that.
So
we got Carlton the doorman over there. There we go. Rick the Stick.
Yeah, Rick the Stick. So we had another successful year. I keep saying it's our best year ever. I think
it was.
Ran smooth. All the artists.
I think it was the smoothest year ever.
Smoothest.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, and
I'm happy.
That upstairs thing went well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you talk about that at all? I mean, I was out there taking care of people in the kitchen and everything.
The
but
upstairs,
the ready room.
Yeah, we talked about it several times this morning about the ready room. That was an addition that worked out beautifully, and I don't know how it went last night. I haven't got any feedback on last night's, but the two that we went to, everybody was happy.
The coolest thing ever.
I think I kept saying.
I like the name.
Yeah.
You know why?
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 Because it's like Star Trek.
Oh God.
That's right. Like
oh my God.
Will Wheaton's the ready room. Yeah.
Will Wheaton's ready room.
Well, and it's just the captains. The ready room is there.
That's right. That's right. Captain's quarters or whatever.
I hear this crap all the time.
You probably hear that in your sleep.
Oh God.
Well, I like it.
I gotta tell you,
That's what's on in the back bedroom with Scotty.
It is. She put it on for the cat in the back.
He's watching Next Generation.
There you go.
I have watched more Star Trek than I have in a long time myself this week, and it's kind of like and I found because I kept screwing up the TV thing, right? But we found Hogan's Heroes, all the seasons.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we've just been letting it go through the seasons.
There you go.
Oh God, yeah.
Is that on Pluto or what you find
It's
it on?
Freevee.
Freevee. Yeah, Freevee. Yeah.
Freevee.
We got to find that, Michelle.
Yeah,
No, I've seen it.
It's on there. It's Freevee. It's all free app.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of stuff on Roku that we haven't even explored yet.
There
that's
is a
on your
lot.
Roku.
I've got upstairs in my office. I've got a Roku TV.
Yeah.
And it's the first one that I've really messed around with. Everything else is all the TVs, and there's a lot of TVs at our house. A lot of TVs.
There's 13.
I mean, there's like 7 outside. but anyway, I stuck it in there, and I'm like, well, I'll just, I just want it for a little news update, a little weather. I can hit YouTube and have the oceans playing in the background or whatever. And but there's so much on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
It is.
This has been new to us, and for Michelle to learn anything.
Yeah. I have always resisted using more than one remote. It's like, if I got to use more than one remote, then
you're
like,
out.
screw it.
You're
I know. It's a pain.
It's like, no.
Well,
It's all going to be on one.
well, we want to, Hippie Chick and I want to thank you guys for, again,
Yes.
accommodations and taking care of us down here while we're doing this crazy radio
That's
thing.
what it's for.
I tell people, it's your room when you're here, because they're like,
I got to sign.
I'm coming down, for the music. I said, sorry, room's full.
Yeah. Room's full, sorry.
Tiki Man out front should have told you.
You need one of those.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, we're closed.
Who's out front?
That's
pretty
funny.
good.
That's funny.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
no, you guys, you hear me complain a lot about mail that comes here. Well, that's only from the one person who I end up having to deliver his damn mail to.
He knows who he is.
Yes.
We're not going to bring up Gary's name, okay?
But I will say, Cammy Grammys asked if we would, if she could mail stuff next year because she had such an issue, which tells me she's going to be a sponsor next year.
Yes,
That's
and I'm
right.
gonna.
I love it.
Right.
And she's got a lot of stuff to give away
She
for her.
does.
Or to sell and give away.
I'm hoping to move her up to the next level for the day.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And I think we have Barb Grobe.
Yep.
Yeah, Barb.
She's on board. She's definitely on board.
Yeah, Key West Local
what we
Lux.
did.
I mean, she was awesome. I mean, the look on her face, and she comes zooming around there, and she's got all her stuff, and she got this big mug of wine.
Yeah.
And I said, is that wine? She goes, hell yeah, honey.
Hell yeah.
All right, I like you already.
Yeah.
We're in Key West.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, I got to tell you, man, it all went really well. And you're right. First year ever, we didn't have an artist back out or cancel or something
Try to
bad
switch
happen.
or,
Try to switch. I mean, that all ran smooth, and the volunteers were most volunteers we've ever had. And
I can't thank those guys enough for everything that they do.
They do an amazing job every year. It just gets better. It was so smooth.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to tell them what to do because everybody knows their job.
Well, I was talking with King David, and he's like, I got to confess, I didn't volunteer this year. I asked. And I'm like, look, you know what? I said, in years past, we try to be formal about it to, give people jobs and this and that and everything.
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
don't have to anymore.
you know what?
Yeah.
People come down here and they just jump in and make it happen. And
Uncle Alex working the bar over there with a guitar, and
I'm going to tell you, that guy kept my ass busy.
Yeah.
he was
Hey, man, talk about the guitar.
Yeah, but what happened? How much did we get for the guitar?
$1,500.
$1,500.
But it's funny. Alex was kind of like, that camera up there, we're going to have to move that thing.
Yeah, that ain't
He's
gonna
like,
work, man.
did you bring the wood from home? I'm like, I forgot. He goes, well, we got to move it. And I'm like, well, it's our last day. Well, we got to move it.
Yeah. When he says we need to move it, he's talking about us. Because he's supervising it.
He was like the Tiki Man Radio drill sergeant, man. I was like, all right, we'll move the goddamn thing.
Yeah. Well, we just want to say thank you for everybody who tuned in back home as well. Everybody has been sending messages and emails and text messages and saying it was like being there, and they were able to watch it back home, listen to it on the radio. All of that went flawlessly. We didn't have any issues with any of that.
I want to say this. There was a word thrown at me today in a discussion.
Well, don't believe everything they tell you. Okay?
And the word was...
The bird?
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Yeah.
We were the anchor this year.
Yes.
For the event.
Yes.
For someone mentioned that, yes.
We were the anchor that inspired a lot of people to say, we're going to bring them back.
We're going to go try it out.
And I think, that's a compliment.
Does that put a different light on things for you?
I think it does for me. I mean, I think we're dedicated in what we do.
Sure.
And
we were the ones who took the chance, and once everybody saw, I was like,
that's perfect. Yeah. We took the chance.
We put the toe in the water. And,
Yeah.
We put both feet in the water first, and they're still putting their toes in, going, "Is the water okay?" We're like, "Come on in, the water's nice."
Yeah.
I peed right over there.
It's a little warm right over that spot.
We'll see about that tomorrow.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I think what we did this year for us, we proved that the decision that we made was the right decision.
Yeah. And,
yes, I agree.
And now we know there's a microwave there, so you're able to get your tea and all that stuff.
I know. I'm sad that I only learned that the last day, but you know what? I know it now.
Yeah, and next year maybe we can find a restaurant that we can have them deliver something, or get somebody go pick it up or whatever.
Yeah.
That way you can.
Maybe I'll plan better like that.
Yeah,
according
absolutely.
You got a whole year.
Got a whole year.
Which
I saw they had Uber Eats, so I could just call Uber Eats.
Which sounds like
go pick this up.
sounds like a long time, but in 3 months we're going to be looking at each other going,
"Yeah, oh damn!
Holy crap! We got to get on the stick."
That's right.
So,
That's right.
for
That's
those of you that are out there, if you're an artist, you want to be participating in it. Listen, we try to get this thing filled up by March. Okay, so don't wait around. As you can tell, everybody came to Key West. It was a huge success. One of our biggest events. If you were hesitant about coming down to Key West this year, then get that out of your crazy heads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
we're
gonna sleep for
We
a
got some
month.
friends coming, right? We got some Berkey friends next year.
I think so. Yeah. Matter of fact, I know Jody and Dan Meyer, who was on the sail trip with us.
Yeah.
I mean, a few months ago, she started making plans for next year already, and I tried telling her, I'm like, we haven't really published the dates yet. I mean, we weren't sure. We know we're doing it, but we didn't know.
October 31st through November 2nd.
And she sent me a message last night. She goes, apparently it went well. And I'm like, it was perfect. And she's like, well, we've already made our reservations.
Good.
And she wants to know how she can be a sponsor. So I'm like, we'll talk about that.
There we go. There we go.
So yeah,
Even
better.
already, I mean, it's
Even better.
All right.
we're one day past it, and this kind
It
of
would
stuff.
be cool who we could get as a sponsor.
Who?
Latitudes.
Ooh.
Ron Brown.
Ron Brown.
and Denise Brown.
Let me work on that.
That would be a thing. They own a gas station, high-end convenience store, liquor store.
Ooh, wow. Very nice.
In Albuquerque.
I have a question for you, Danny.
Actually, it's in Rio Rancho.
Do you feel privileged having Michelle sitting here?
I do.
I mean, she hasn't been on. Everybody's like, get on the radio. She's like, I don't get on the radio.
Yeah. Well, she can't watch Star Trek because we got it on this. She's like,
No,
well,
it's
I might
in
as well
the-
get it.
But she got in the back. She's been going back there.
That's right.
That's what Scotty's watching.
Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That's right.
Well, just like that, another year is in the books. Thank you for everybody out there that supports Tiki Man Radio. Thank you for all the support throughout the year. Get your dates ready. Get your plans ready. Go ahead and book your time to come down October 31st through November the 2nd next year. And for right now, it's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Make sure you tune in to Tiki Man Radio and support all of the shows that are out on Tiki Man Radio. Start your day the positive way with some Island Vibes. Get that negativity out of your head, for God's sakes, and come over and be a part of everything that we got going on. We'll be back in the Chocolate Bar Studios next Sunday for another edition of Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. But right now, we're going to let you fly. We'll talk to you next week, everybody. Have a great day.
See
ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Normally, we'd be rolling to Tuesday on the Island replay, but we're going to roll you back to the base. So if you have to refresh your app or the music sounds like it's dragging or anything like that, just refresh your app. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you so much, everybody.